starts. The first time I really start thinking about it, I think, is when the NFL starts playing games on Saturday after college football, regular season.
So late December.
That's like the downward spiral version of when training camp starts, is the early beginnings of the upward spiral. Like when the NFL starts playing games on Saturday, then I'm like, oh, okay, here comes, all right, so college football playoffs are next, and we're near the end of the NFL season, and then the college football playoffs happen, and the NFL playoffs start. And it's like, all right, well, that's one down with college football. Now we're in January. Now we're in the NFL playoffs. And next thing will be the Super Bowl. And then we're done with the NFL.
Yeah. And
then the NFL is over. It's like, all right, we're really looking down the barrel here, but we still have basketball. And since it's by then it's February, that means here in Sacramento, we still have another 2.5 months of basketball.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
So I've got your target for you. Ready?
Yeah.
So like the Seahawks are kicking things off for you. Like the emotional start is
gross.
Is Hard Knocks, right? They just started the other day.
Yes.
The Seahawks will bookend it for you, Dave. Saturday, December 19th, when they take on the Eagles in Philadelphia. Same day, Bears and Bills. So you've got those two Saturday games, December 19th. You'll kind of be excited. It's almost Christmas. But then you'll go, oh, man, NFL on Saturday? Here we go. 2 days earlier, by the way, you'll have watched your Niners take on the Chargers in Thursday Night Football. But, yeah, you'll be – well, that's about when you take your Christmas time. So, you'll hopefully get your mind right.
What day is that Seahawks game?
Saturday, December 19th.
Okay, so, I was going to say, because Christmas, the day after Christmas is also that's also a sad day. Because it's the day after Christmas.
Boxing Day?
And so the holidays are over.
I see.
And then with the holidays being over, that means, spring. Next thing we're going to be seeing spring break stuff and whatever. That Limp Bizkit song, spring break stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But as you know, for me, there's the sports harbingers of good and bad, but also the life harbingers of good and bad. Seeing back to school stuff, that you're starting to see a lot more of that, right? So it's funny how it's the opposite when you're a kid. When you start seeing back to school stuff when you're a kid, you're like, no, I want more summer. But when you're an adult and you see back to school stuff, well, first off, kids are about to go back to school. Secondly, fall is coming. Then I think the next one after back to school, Jason, is honestly, not going to lie here, pumpkin spice lattes at Starbucks.
Oh, we got to be getting close to that. Because Spirit Halloween stores are showing up.
The Spirit Halloween stores, you're absolutely, when I start seeing that, and usually the pumpkin, Cody down the hall would know.
Yeah.
But when I start seeing that, then I know.
Oh, you talking about PSLs?
PSLs, pumpkin spice latte.
Pumpkin. You've been talking about it all time.
I was like, what are personal seat? Okay,
Come on, know your PSLs.
I gotcha. Popsicle sucking lips.
Sure.
Is that what PSLs are?
Uh-huh.
August 25th
is when they come out.
Is when the PSL comes out.
Oh, we're almost there.
Oh, we are almost there. See, and you just start stacking days.
Yeah.
Well,
Jason, you already saw Spirit Halloween, right?
I did.
Oh.
Yeah, it's here. It's happening.
What do they do the rest of the year?
Well, that's the thing, too, is okay, I appreciate they got to get their store up and running, but who's going on, I saw it last week, so I want to say it was still the end of July, but let's just say August 1st. You know what? I got to get my costume. I'm getting it on August 1st.
So I think, an answer for you, unfortunately.
No way.
I don't. No, I do. I don't think. Look, are there some people out there that get the costume? Maybe they're like, oh, all the Harry Styles costumes will be gone, or whatever the trend is. I don't know. But I think, honestly, their target demo and why they open so early is Katie Christensen.
She goes that soon?
She goes to all of them?
Katie is a weirdo, man, when it comes to the decorations.
What is this, elementary school?
She has like a whole storage unit for her Halloween and Christmas decorations. She goes insane. Like basically going to her house in the month of October is like, and I don't know if she's, I know she's got a husband, kids and all that, but I'm talking about when she was single, pre-kids even. Now it's got to be worse with the kids. You go to her house, it's honestly, it's like going to a haunted house. You walk up and there's these spooky lights, and then inevitably some witch or goblin like thing she plugged in like it has a motion detector on it, goes and I want to punch it because it freaks me out. Then you gotta like fight through cobwebs to get to her door, and it says something like, "Oh, he who passed through," whatever. Then you ring the doorbell and it's all ding ding, and she comes to the door and more cobwebs, and you open the door and there's bats, not real ones, but fake everywhere. That I'm telling you, man, I think there's a lot of people like that. And then the Christmas people. I mean, we're talking about like, I'm not talking about you and me Christmas. I'm talking about like, well, are you getting that bad?
Well, I guess I'm the collective you because the other person in my household that my wife loves, like we have bins upon bins upon bins of Christmas stuff. Yeah.
I don't look down on that. I like that. I love the Christmas decorations and the front, whether you're bah humbug, I don't like that.
Yeah,
whether
not bah
you're
humbug.
Whether you're the person that just puts out maybe a couple lights, you're me. I feel like I'm moderate. You may be heavy. And then of course you have like your oh crap, what's that one street where they're all lit up? Starts with a D.
Elm Street.
No, dude, it's in Citrus Heights, Dovewood Court. If you're one of them's, like,
you can't move onto that street, and not participate.
No, although I do remember when I was a kid, we always used to laugh because there was one house that had nothing, and that person's probably
you're poor.
You know what would be honestly, I could see Chris being that guy. He's just like, I'm not doing it.
They probably have contracts like, hey, Carmichael Dave's looking to move onto the street. Your thoughts on Christmas?
Want to live on that street?
You would or wouldn't?
Yeah, would not.
Why?
Because you've got everybody doing that, plus you've got everybody driving by to do it.
I understand where Chris is coming from on that. Like, that's a pretty decent point because
more cars to egg.
First, you've got like, I'm not gonna lie, it would be putting everything up like, hey Bill, putting up, I got a Santa that looks like he's in Peanuts. Oh, fantastic. What about you? Oh, I got Bugs Bunny elves. Oh, great. Like, we're all putting up our stuff. I would 100%, if I had the time, inclination and money, I want to be the guy that you drive up to the house and there's a sign that says tune your radio to 101.3 and it's playing Master of Puppets by Metallica on a loop, and like all the lights on my house, like I don't know if you've seen those, like sync up to it. That would be me. But on day 4, I think what's wrong?
How come? No, you're gonna have someone on the street on your street that says tune your car to this, and so they do that, and then you like have a sign that changes from 6 to 10, tune to 11:40 a.m. and just watch and listen, watch what the house will do, and then people like, I don't see anything.
We play our radio show and sync that up to the house.
Yes,
just with our voices. Hey, fair play. I would do that.
Yeah,
but
this is the height of luxury.
But by day 4, day 5, dude, everyone's like, you can't get out of your parking spot. Well, screw your parking spot. You got to park elsewhere in your garage, and you're stuck because you have every dick, schmo, and Harry running around, and some little kid puked in your lawn or pooped on a pear tree.
Merry
or
Christmas.
Something. Yeah, you know that happens because everyone's bringing their stupid kids to come see the magic of Christmas, which is fine.
Just dumb kids.
Well, it's as they say, Jason, there's no dumb kids, there's dumb parents.
Oh, okay.
But you get, like when I used to get killed for this on Don Geronimo's show, because when Avery and Mason were
you Don Geronimo?
you Don Geronimo? Sounds good. when they were, 2, 3, 4 years old, and we take them to places like this, they'd want to, toddle around and see whatever. And we had them on tandem leashes so that, and they didn't have collars, but they had like harnesses.
So shock.
And then
I forgot about the leashes.
Oh, Dawn had a field day with it, and I was
wonder
like,
why.
Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, dude. Like, I have. First off, it's not what it sounds like. They're not in choke collars or shock collars. They're wearing.
You just have
harnesses.
them tethered.
Yeah.
I have them tethered for a number of reasons. Number one, most importantly, they can't slip away. When
you're on your phone.
I turn my head for 2 seconds. Fine. I'm playing Angry Birds, and where's the baby? Well, whatever. So that doesn't happen. But also, I want to touch the electrical outlet. Nope. Yank them back.
Yeah. Hey, all you have to say, Dave, is look at them now.
Right.
I mean,
listen.
The leash is just a little bit longer.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I took them outside, give them plenty of room to dig and
Food
play.
and water.
Yes. Yeah.
Look, Mason walked without a leash yesterday.
He did.
That's why Dave was so worried.
The leash is gone.
Off leash babies. Not cool, man. I
haven't seen a kid on a leash in a long time.
Isn't that a Korn song?
I think so.
Dave shut it down.
Looking like a kid on a leash. It's actually really good. So what happened on this is actually the first time I've ever said this, and I'm running out of times to say this. I've shared so much.
You miss your kids on leashes.
I do miss my kids on leashes.
Normalize.
That's normalize it. I would. Oh my God, I'd love that so much. Just stay where I can see you. But no, what we were having a conversation very much like we're having on this show, and I think I didn't say leash, but I said we had, and it was Doublewood Court. That was the conversation. It was a Christmas time show, and I mentioned Avery tried to get into the rose bushes or whatever, but I had her little harness on, and Dawn just dug down on that, and next thing you know, is Dave puts his kid on leashes. I was so taken aback at how taken aback he and the audience were that I never shared that not only did I keep my kids on leashes, but I also kept Ziploc bags of various snacks and treats in my pockets at all time. So that when the kids would respond to my commands,
good boy,
I would, that's exactly right. Like, it's not that much different at that age from raising a dog. Like, they're not, you got to potty train them. You're very simple with your rewards. The kids are very spontaneous. It's like a dog. You're walking with your dog, no leash. You're walking with your dog on the beach or on the road or whatever. 9 times out of 10, it's going to be fine. But oh my God, squirrel! And then the dog takes off for the squirrel and doesn't see the car coming for the dog. And next thing you know, you're having a bad time. Well, with the kids, I would do that. I had them on their little harnesses, and they were free range children. They could roam around. But then when, Avery, come here, or stop doing that, and she'd come over, and I'd hand her a couple of goldfish crackers or a little mini Oreo or, peanuts or I don't know, whatever. I wasn't really Oreos. I wasn't allowed to do that unhealthy, but I'd sneak them candy. I was their dealer. But the bottom line is, I don't know why people look down on that.
Would you now trade out for maybe keep the leash? Would you have that for your parents?
Put my parents on a leash?
Yeah.
So
go ahead, take her.
So wait, are you saying like if I went out in public with my parents, putting my mom and dad on a leash like I used to do with my kids?
Just a thought.
I don't think I'd have that problem. I don't think I'd have that problem. My problem is more of like, guys, can you get out of the way? I'm trying to walk through the kitchen here.
Well, that's where the leash could come into,
Just yank the leash.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Or just tie them up on a tree.
They're very brittle at these stages, though. So if I were to yank back on the leash, they're falling down. Like, especially my mom's already in a wheelchair. Like, The thing with my mom's wheelchair though sometimes is like if I don't want her to move around and she's in the kitchen, I can put the brakes on the back.
We lost him.
Why am I talking? Why do I always do stream of consciousness? There's a way there's a way to set my mom's brakes on the back of her wheelchair so that her wheel, and listen, obviously if she wants to go somewhere, but there's enough of a delay to where I don't have to worry about wayward mom in the kitchen, right? So
Carry on, my wayward mom.
I was just thinking the same thing.
You can put the brakes on the front way, which is how you normally do it. But there's also a way to put like the e-brake on the back. So if my mom wants to roll up to the counter and sniff something or touch something or get, just what, she's a very curious mom. I get it. She can't move it. And am I saying, do I set up various hurdles and obstacles in my house sometimes when my parents come over? I'm not saying that because you should respect the Mexico.
Yes.
But I would say that the harness and food rule and now we get to how kids are in public. Now, I learned a very powerful lesson once that I have not forgotten years ago, because it was a group of friends, and one of our friends brought some friends, and I didn't know them very well, and their kids suck, dude. Just straight up. Like, look, it's okay. Some kids suck. And this kid, would not shut up. It was like throwing stuff around and doing just like he was a terror. He was a nightmare, right? And I'm just seething, bro, take your kid outside. We're in a restaurant. What is wrong with you? I'm getting secondhand embarrassment, right? So anyways, meal ends. I'm just these are the worst people in the world, straight up. And your kid sucks, and your kid's going to grow up to suck. And I'm being all judgy. And so a couple of my buddies, I don't know where they come back to. It does not important. I think they came back to anyways, we're talking. And then my friend who brought his friends who had the kid that sucked, I was I don't know what his name was. It was Billy. We'll just say Billy. But I was like, dude, your boy Billy, man, needs to read a rule book on something. He's like, what are you talking about? I was like, dude, those are the worst parents I've ever seen. That kid sucks. I'm not even lying. That kid's an ass. And what he needs is he's good talking to. I didn't say that, but I implied that the child perhaps should be parented a little harder, right?
Yeah.
And my buddy was like, yeah, dude. Honestly, it's the first time they've been out in a year. And I was like, yeah, no crap. I wouldn't either. He's like, no, they're really, their son's autistic, and they don't like to go out because they worry about that exact thing. And it's the first time they've been out in a year, and they've been working really hard.
And I told him that nobody's going to notice. And then you noticed.
Yeah, it was pretty much like that. Well, no, because I didn't say anything and I didn't glare. You know me. I'm not going to do that. I'm not.
You just judged.
I will internally judge.
Yeah.
I will internally judge till my heart's content, but I will not be that guy. And so he's like, yeah, they've been working with a, with a B. Uh-oh.
Oh, there
Nope, I went out and I'm back. Okay.
Yeah.
They've been working with a behavioral therapist,
Okay.
and practicing different things, and, bring things for him to do and see, all these different tricks and stuff. And it was I've been over to their house a bunch of times. Honestly, he was pretty good, but they're just petrified that especially she is really, and I'm the whole time he's saying, to be clear, because my friend circle is kind of like this. No surprise. As soon as he started talking, I was like, dude, are you being serious or are you doing a bit? Are you, because that would be a great bit, right? To make me feel bad. And he's like, no. And he I could tell he was not joking around. And the whole time he's saying this stuff, I'm just slinking down I just felt like such a ding dong, dude. Okay. All right. Yep. And so now I'm a little trigger shy,
Sure,
on the judging, because there's no doubt. Look, if you have a child or relative or whatever, there's obviously whatever, then yeah, of course, be supportive and awesome and friendly and helpful and be a good human being. But let's not deny it. There's just also people who just have kids that suck, but the kids suck because the parents suck. Like that's just a thing. Like little Billy, it's like when you go over to like a dog house, and I mean like I have 3 dogs.
Right.
When people come over to my house, my dogs are outside. Okay, and only if they're regulars at my house and come over, like our friends who come over every weekend, they'll interact. The rest of the time, I know if my dogs are inside, they're going to jump, they're going to sniff, they're going to do this, they're going to do that. Everyone has that friend that has dog house where you go over and their golden retriever just headbutts you right in the groin and is sniffing your cornhole and doing all this crazy stuff. And there's like, he's just saying hi.
That's why I keep coming over.
Well,
you must smell my dog.
Exactly. Whenever you come over, I always wonder. Like, you're the only person I've ever met that wears a peanut butter scented cologne.
Got to put it in all the right places.
So it's like I understand. They're like, well, it's his. And if somebody were to dare say, these people, if there was like, hey, can you get your dog? Can I sit down and get the dog off the couch? And they'd be like, it's his house too. Mm-hmm. It's his house more than it's your house, and he's just sitting next to you on the couch, breathing his dog breath in his face. 20 minutes after you just mouthed a turd outside from their cat, just. And you can't, and the dog and the whole house is just a giant. You dare not wear dark clothing over there because you wake up and you've got a merkin on your back.
Wake up.
I'm sorry, get up, not wake up. You get up and you're just covered in a mattress of hair. Well, it's like that with the kids. Like the kids are just acting all stupid. They're just going throwing whatever, man, running through the aisles. And they're just like, oh, he's just saying hello. It's like, bro, how about you control? Hey, movie theater, kid acting up, take kid outside. Why is that wrong? Why is that
tighten the leash?
So tighten the leash, Jason. Give it some goldfish crackers. I said it.
Yeah.
I said it. Anyways, real quick. Sorry, because we got going there. How was Media League?
Oh, it was good. Yeah, it was good. It was warm, but not as warm as it's been, I guess, if relative terms. But It was good. Yeah, it was a battle out there for me.
Yeah.
I had one of those days where I would describe it as I played better than I scored. I actually felt like I played pretty well. I don't think this is an over-exaggeration. I missed 4 putts within what would be a lot of gimme range for people.
Wow, really?
I mean,
it was great.
Just short. Like my long putt to get there was really good. Like, oh. And then I go, all right. And then I missed the follow-up like 4 times to the point where I played with the commissioner for the first time, who was awesome. Oh. Eric was amazing yesterday. I think he went 1 under. And
really?
Yeah, I think the 4th time I go, okay, am I doing something? Like he goes, I'd have to pay closer attention, but I missed to the right. I missed to the left. It wasn't like you're pulling everything, you're pushing everything. And then it's golf, right? The way the golf karma worked for me, like I'm just missing these just gimmies. And I get to the 9th hole and I hit a tee shot well, but I hit it right in the middle of this big bushy tree. And I'm like, oh no. And like, you don't hear, I didn't hear a leaf. I didn't hear I go, did that get through? And somehow into the meatiest, thickest part of this huge tree, I got all the way through, hit that second shot onto the green. I'm like, well, I'm going to have to, at first I'm like, I have to make this shot because I can't make any putts.
Yeah.
But I got onto the green and then I made the last putt from, I don't know, 20, 15.
Hey.
So I'm like, hey, birdie to finish. So like there I go. I'm like, you know what? Now I feel good.
That's what keeps you coming back, doesn't it?
Exactly. But Eric, you had a really close hole-in-one last week.
Yeah.
I think his mark was officially 2 inches on.
Whoa.
It's to the point where we heard the stick and I go, oh, I think that went in. And then I was looking through my, rangefinder, golf rangefinder, and I go, oh, it didn't, but it is right there. And he had not even a sneeze in to put that in. And the very next hole was 4, the water hole.
Yeah.
He almost got a 2. I mean, you almost went 1-2. It's like, my goodness.
Really?
Yeah, he shot 1 under. He was great.
You got to think the golf league commissioner is always going to be good.
He's good. I mean, of course, there's other people that have like 48 strokes that beat him, but that's okay.
Yeah. I don't know why Chris said dork, by the way. Was the viewfinder? Was it the I honestly couldn't figure that out, but we got a break.
Yeah.
We'll think about that during the break.
But we missed you.
I don't go.
I missed.
Oh, Dave.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Oh, I'd love to get Chris out there. Please,
Would you?
God, someday. I would love to see him melt down out there.
Why would I melt down?
When you hit a bad shot.
Well, actually,
I don't golf. They'd all be bad.
When we come back, I have nowhere to jump off of with that. When we come back, hey, we got a lot to talk about today. We're going to have some fun. Niners NFL camp updates, plus we got a new richer running back. Kelly Brothers is going to join us today. We got some business in the world of radio as well. We're going to talk about. And my favorite segment today, I can tell you, is going to be, guys, have you heard this, the man that won the contest for the Phillies?
yes.
You have? Dang it. All right. Well, many of you have not. We'll get to that in a couple segments. But when we come back, NFL right after this.
Take Sactown Sports with you everywhere you go with the Sactown Sports app. The most in-depth coverage of the Kings and 49ers. A library of written and video content. And all your favorite personalities all in one place. Download the Sactown Sports app today and get in on the action. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, the timeshare cancellation guy and founder of Wesley Financial Group. And I want to set the record straight. I am not an attorney. I've never wanted to be an attorney. And the truth is, I really don't even like attorneys. If I sound like an attorney or if I look like an attorney, I'll apologize. But what I've learned in my 15 years in the timeshare cancellation business is you don't need to be an attorney to get folks out of their timeshare. At Wesley, we've helped over 40,000 families cancel their timeshare without me being an attorney. And I want to share with you how we do it. Just give my office a call, and you will not talk to an attorney. And I guarantee if we take you as a client, we'll get you out of your timeshare, or you'll pay nothing.
Call now for your free timeshare exit info kit. Call 800-948-7878. That's 800-948-7878. 800-948-7878.
Capital Casino is conveniently located in downtown 411 16th Street and has been a part of the greater Sacramento area for over 20 years. They offer the best variety of games in the region in a safe and friendly environment. And there's plenty of parking, all well lit and monitored by security. Come have a great meal at the cafe and restaurant inside. Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action. But please always remember to gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Card collectors know there's nothing as special as a rare one-of-one card. And now you can hear a very rare one-of-a-kind sports card show right here on Sactown Sports. Whitey Gleason here inviting you to join me and Mr. True Sports Cards himself, Imran Pilati, for the True Sports Card Show every Saturday morning at 10 on Sactown Sports. It's the only sports card radio show in the nation. For all your hobby needs, get to True Sports Cards, 6661 Stanford Ranch Road in Rockland. And for hobby, insight, and fun, join us for the True Sports Card Show Saturday mornings at 10 on Sactown Sports.
Get as loud as you can for Monster Jam!
The one and only Monster Jam. Packed with stunts, smiles, and jaw-dropping skills. See the world's best drivers tear up the dirt in your favorite Monster Jam trucks. Like Gravedigger, El Toro Loco, Sparkle Smash, and more. Only at Monster Jam. Coming to Golden One Center August 15th and 16th. Brought to you by BKT Tires and Morgan & Morgan. Specially priced Saturday night tickets available.
You've probably heard all those ads for life insurance. Just a few dollars a day, apply online in minutes, no medical exam. Simple, easy, and cheap, right? Now you're thinking, maybe I should get a quote. Well, smart thinking. Everyone should have life insurance. But here's what they don't tell you. Those few dollars a day rates, they're for young people in perfect health. That's why everyone calls Big Lou the 50 to 60-year-old not-so-perfect candidate. Like you. You take prescription meds, and you're overweight. Winner, fried chicken dinner. Well, Big Lou works with life insurance companies that want people like you, with no surprises after you apply. In fact, if you're a 50-year-old guy with a few health glitches, Lou could probably find you $1 million of term life coverage for about $200 a month. So yeah, you need life insurance. But unless you're young and healthy, you gotta call Big Lou, because he's like you, older, heavier, and on meds too. Get a quote right now at 800-444-9336, 800-444-9336, or biglou.com.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Call or text at 916-339-1140
on Sactown Sports.
Welcome back. Hey, welcome back. I was almost late there because I was arguing with Chris on text.
How'd that go?
I feel like I won. Chris is being overly careful. It's like, man, just let it go. Just be chill, dog. What do I want to say here? You know what? Before we get into football, and we'll kind of get into business a little bit at 7:43. I did want to break some rules here, if that's okay. I'll what is it? Do the thing first and ask for an apology later or something?
Mm-hmm. Nailed it.
Is that the same?
Yeah, exactly. Word for word.
But a host on a competing station, Kenny Caraway, is no longer with the station. He announced that yesterday. And he was one half of D-Lo and KC in the afternoons, who Damien used to work with us. Many people, that's the way, the nature of this business, guys, is 1 minute you're on one side of the street, the other, if you're lucky, you're on the other side. And 1 minute you're working together, the next minute you're competing. I did mornings with Kyle Madsen for a long time. We were just talking about that the other day, and now he's technically a competitor and doing things over there. And look, full stop. Like, I hate competition. I want to smash them. I want every single listener to listen to us. I don't want anybody to listen to anybody else. That's just the nature of the beast. You compete. You want to do well. You absolutely want to beat the competition. There's no doubt about it. And I have every confidence that they are the same way with me, with you, no matter what the personal relationships are or are not. You always want to beat them. What you do not want is you never want to see anybody lose their job. And I don't know the details, and I'm certainly not even going to guess or do anything stupid or irresponsible, other than to say that, man, if you listen to the radio long enough in this business, you're going to hear people come and go. And Jason, you and I 14 years ago, I guess. No, God dang, 14 years ago, was let go from the station for a year. We've all been through stuff. But you never want to see anybody lose their job. You want to compete, but you want it to be as friendly as possible. And I've always thought Kenny was a great guy. Always had great interactions with him. As a matter of fact, there was a running joke because he, with his young son at the time, actually was down in LA with the RV. And there's a picture of us all posing with Sean Thomas when a very younger Kenny and his son signed the RV. So, no doubt about it. And I root for Sacramento more than anything.
Yeah.
And Jason, I know you and I had a couple phone conversations yesterday, but just, shout out to Kenny and thoughts with him. And he's a talented dude. And I'm sure he will land on his feet, but just wanted to acknowledge that. That's all.
Well, and there's a lot of similar traits too. Like in the end, like you said, this is there's a lot of competition in a lot of different ways, different realms. It used to be, hey, just radio versus radio. Now there's podcast, TV, there's all sorts of competition. But I think in the end, we end up in a lot of the same circles, a lot of the same events, and you see people, and Kenny is one of the good guys out there for sure. Yeah. And I think what most people, no matter if you love their show, whatever, however you felt, the best thing I would say is for him too is he loved this city, or does love this city. It's not like it ended.
Yes.
So he's represented the city very well, and he'll be. I mean, I want to say he'll be just fine because he's talented, and I'm hoping for the best for him for sure.
I would say that's what we were taught at Our Savior Lutheran School was to love Sacramento.
So is he now still the second most famous person from your high school?
We didn't go to high school together.
Oh, but from your growing up together? Because I mean, it's you, and then
I would say he's more famous than me.
Wow.
In elementary school. I'm number 2.
Well, not today.
You're talking about him and not me.
Well, I'm just what I talked about you before I talked about him.
We have more time in the show.
I think you moved ahead. Hope you feel good, Chris.
Yeah. Maybe this is Chris's
You're ahead
fault.
of Kenny now. Great job, dude. I have no doubt Kenny will land on his feet, and he is a good guy, and it's all incestuous. Everyone's going to work with each other at some point, or already has. But for the grace of, though, Jason, I mean, that's the thing. It really is. We could do 4 hours on the state of radio. I have been told that radio was dying since I got into radio. I mean, honest to God,
it's a slow death.
I don't know that I've ever had 1 year in radio where like someone in sales or a sales manager or a general manager was like, "Phew, man, boy, it's so much better than it was 5, 10 or last year." Like this is, it's like every year you hear the same. And I'm not saying none of it's true, but you keep hearing like, "Oh man, I mean, we're really like," and it's like at this rate, it'd be like, "Oh, well, there's one grandma in Forest Hill that listens to radio." Like, look, dude, is there more competition? Yeah. Podcasts and TV shows on your phone and God knows what else that's out there that it's not like before where you got in the car and you listen to the radio. Nobody had a TV at work, so you listen to the radio and you get home and ball game's not on TV. Even the Kings from when we, the couple contracts ago, and
radio only.
There were games. Yeah, radio only games, and everybody's gathered around listening to the old
hey everybody
sport. Right, little baby, little golden baby Gary Gerald.
Yes,
calling the broadcast, doing his thing. Times have changed, so it's definitely more competitive. It's definitely tougher, and you never know what we live in a world where I'd like to think we have had as stable. Your career and my career, Jason, are actually not normal in the sense that I know you technically aren't originally from here, but you're long since been a Sacramento.
Yeah.
You haven't had to move 90 markets. I'm doing the show in the city I was born and raised in. I've worked at, other than the rock state, I've worked at one station my whole life. That's a rarity. A lot of you do have to move around, and a lot of people pivot, and a lot of people do their thing. And so, at the same time, when you hear something like that happen, you're sad about it. You don't want that to happen, but also it gives me a little bit of gratitude and humility, I think, to go, well, we're very lucky to be able to work in the sandbox. And again, I mean, I'll put a bow on the end of it, but I think Kenny's not one of the ones I'm really going to worry about.
Right.
I think he'll be just fine. As far as the NFL and the 49ers, we got a break here. I'll say Jonathan Taylor, by the way, signed a nice big fat contract extension with the Colts. Hey, remember when running backs couldn't make any money, Jason?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's probably still some argument for it, but it's happened. Yesterday was Bijan Robinson. Today, Jonathan Taylor. Good. Go get your money. Now waiting on Jahmyr Gibbs.
2 years, $44 million, 39 guaranteed, third largest deal ever for a running back. Also of note, Aaron Donald worked out for the Rams yesterday. He was officially on the list.
It's happening.
So, think so?
Yeah. I mean, I think the second you do that, like do you think he went like, let me see how this goes? Like, I think now the thought process is he's in.
Yeah, because at this point he's like, I thought about it way too hard.
Yeah, he's already been away. So now, like, the first time you're like, well, let me go show up. Like, you're in, I think.
When we come back, the Phillies held a contest. Somebody won it, but in the end, we all kind of won it. This is my favorite thing I'm going to see in sports all day today. Hopefully you too. We'll talk about it next.
SactownSports.com is your online home for sports in Sacramento. Dive deep into the Kings, 49ers, Raiders, Giants, Athletics, and more with your favorite local personalities and some of the most trusted sports voices in the community. Stream Sactown Sports 1140. Watch original video content and read in-depth analysis all in one location. SactownSports.com. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
Hi, how can I help?
Well, my husband and I feel like we've outgrown our current money manager.
I see.
Our lives have changed, and we need something more than just mutual funds to help us in retirement.
She's right.
I hear that often. At Fisher Investments, we'd start by getting to know you, your finances, family, health, lifestyle. We tailor a portfolio around your goals and needs.
Sounds good.
Can you help with estate planning?
Yes. We have a team of specialists who can help you with estate planning, Social Security, investment income, and more. We'll get to know your whole financial picture and help keep you on the path to a comfortable retirement.
And your fees?
We have a simple, transparent fee that's a percentage of the value of your portfolio. So we do better when you do better.
I feel better already.
At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different. Learn more at fisherinvestments.com/different. Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
Carmichael Dave here. So proud to talk about my new friends at Pest Pros, where they are family owned, they are locally rooted, and they are committed to serving Northern California. I got a mouse problem at my house, and I don't like mice. I got a cockroach problem at my house, and I don't like cockroaches. That's a real thing. You're going to get pest protection somewhere. Why not get it at a place that is locally owned and operated? Longtime Kings fans and partners, and the community, yeah, you've spoken. They're back-to-back Sacramento favorites. So if you got pest control, you don't have Pest Pros. Step up to the pros with their all-star lineup. Don't just make the call, make the right call. Go to pestprosps.com, Sacramento grown, family owned, or call them at 916-588-9345. That's 916-588-9345. Step up to the pros at Pest Pros.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-8157. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com
or call 800-575-8157. That's 800-575-8157.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Waking you up with the best in local sports.
They just make it interesting, you know?
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross
on Sactown Sports.
Hey. It's the one good Smith song coming to you right here on Sactown Sports. Carmichael Dave, Jason Ross, Christopher Lyde, and the Phillies held themselves a contest. And Jason, the winner of the contest, we've seen these, types of contests before. Other teams have done them in other sports. The winner of the contest got to call an inning of baseball on the broadcast. Mm-hmm. So they get a winner, I'm sure, a while back, and set it all up. And then the gentleman who won comes into the booth, and I don't know what kind of prep he had or was given, he sits down with everyone, and we have the audio here, and we'll start by playing just a little bit of it. I'll kind of roll us through it, but Chris, if you wouldn't mind hitting play on it. This is the beginning of the inning when they introduce the gentleman, and you'll notice something probably right as he starts speaking that'll make you smile. Go ahead, Chris.
We are headed to the third inning. Phillies on top 2-1, and we're pleased to welcome Lewis Kalb from Medford Lakes, New Jersey. He is our Phillies fantastic auction winner. He outbid the competition to spend an inning and do some play-by-play in the booth. And Lewis, welcome. Glad to have you here.
Thank you, Scott. It's a thrill to be here. It's a lifelong dream to be in the Phillies broadcast booth. So here we go. Painter with the first pitch to Ortiz. It's in there for strike one call. Phils with 2 in the bottom of the second to take the lead. As we start the top of the third now, Painter delivers. It's bounced foul towards the Phillies dugout. And they count 1-1. Phillies winning the first 2 games of this series. 1 more to go tomorrow night, and then a 3-game set with the Blue Jays over the weekend. Now Painter delivers. It's a check swing. It's a called strike 3. He got him.
All right. So
Ortiz down.
So, and then just, I'll call for it again, but just go to some random part in the middle. Now, Jason, the great thing about this is, it's Milton Fredrickson from New Jersey or whatever, Lewis Einhorn. Yeah. And as soon as you hear him, I think I speak for everybody. If I was going around on MLB TV and I stopped on the Phillies game and that guy was doing the play-by-play, I would not think anything of it. I would either watch or not watch the game, but I certainly wouldn't think, oh, this guy sounds like the guy sounds like he's been doing the game for, calling games for the Phillies for 30 years.
Absolutely. He sounds like he's the professional.
So a couple of things that I find really interesting. So first off, as always, people will do some digging. This is a great feel good. I guess he's called, youth games for years, and this has always been a dream of his. And you may have noticed in the beginning of that broadcast when they were sitting him down, I misspoke. I said that he was a contest winner. He was an auction winner.
Yeah, he paid for this.
He paid to do this. So here's what I want to believe. I want to believe that he saved his money up and he won that bid. And he's like, I have been trying to break into play-by-play forever. And better than anyone, breaking into play-by-play is not easy. For every Dave Fleming or one of the little Carries rolling around, there's 1,000 Lewises from New Jersey that can't ever get their break. Well, if he did, I think it was money well spent. Because Jason, I gotta think this thing's going viral all over the place for all the right reasons. Someone's got to offer this dude a job.
The best demo tape ever, if that's it, because he paid for it. He was good. It's viral to where it's like the phrasing of it is, oh, look at the Phillies held a contest. Here's the winner. And yeah, like everyone else, it's like, oh, and the guy's up to, you're just anticipating something not being smooth or comfortable or easy to listen to. And maybe the broadcasters have to help guide along, hold a hand here.
Sure.
He just instead of I think even the way it's like, all right, well, here's Lewis Cobb, our winner. And then he's like, all right. And he just goes right in. There's not even a slow walk into the pool. He just cannonballs and takes over, and he sounded great.
And when you're watching the game, I didn't see him. So when I first saw and heard the clip, honestly, I thought he was doing a voice. Like I thought it was some dude that rolled in there and was just like, all right, let's have some fun. All right, 2-0 is the count to the batter. And no, it's his natural way. Now, Chris, I asked you to just find some random part in the middle or whatever, but let's just hear a couple more seconds of this dude calling a game.
the left fielder, and it's 0-1. So 1 on and 1 out. Here in the top of the third. Painter from the belt delivers, and that pitch is high and inside. And now the count runs out to 2-1.
There's a live read somewhere he does.
Yeah.
A muggy night here at the bank. Boy, that's for sure. We had some heavy rain. In fact, we got a little bit wet coming in around 5 o'clock. It's taken me about 2 hours to dry out, but fortunately, just in time to step into the booth. Now Painter delivers, swung on and missed. And
so I was also hoping to, like, how great would it have been if the Phillies had scored like 12 runs?
I know.
So I think I know what you're saying.
What?
We need to start charging people to co-host the show.
I am not immune. And you know that I've actually floated this idea many times of us having some sort of American Idol style. Now,
No, not a contest. Like, we'll set a price. And if you meet that price, you can co-host the show.
Business is booming.
You're just trying to get some cash.
Yes.
Is what you're trying to do.
Because we're all out of cash.
Well, because I did think about that yesterday, by the way, in our conversation that you so rudely aborted, Chris, was what if we did a contest and we called it, like America's Top Board Op, and we just turned that whole thing into a contest, and the winner gets to be a board operator at Sactown Sports. We have them try out different things. What would the categories be like? Working with hosts, running sound clips.
You know, the problem with that is, don't you?
What, we'd submarine them to death?
You have to pay all of those contestants.
That's fine. Get a sponsor. Come on, think outside the box. Get a sponsor. Sacramento's Top Board Op, brought to you by Crumble Cookies. Who says no?
Crumble Cookies.
So if you, Jason, if a team, and you can think about this if you need to during the break, and I'd love to hear from people, 916-339-1140. Or you can, I guess, call us at 1-800-912-1140. Other than playing in the game itself, because that's what everyone's going to say. But baseball, basketball, football, whatever sport you want to pick, what would be a similar contest you would want to win? Like that guy. And what I mean, look, it could be play-by-play. Maybe you want to do play, but what if it's being the towel boy on the sideline? What if you won a contest and you got to hold those wires to the coach's headphones on the headsets on the sidelines? What if you got to be in the booth, not the broadcast booth, but like with the offensive or defensive coordinators, and you could just sit in the corner and watch? Is there something that sticks out, Jason, for you that you, if there was a similar type contest for a professional sports broadcast, what you'd want to win?
Okay. Am I weighing in on that next, you said?
You can weigh on it when we get back. I'll tell you, because I had a long time to think about it. I'll tell you right now what mine would be, just to give you an idea where my head's at. I would want to be the guy that carries the little nuclear football looking thing behind the on-course reporters at the Masters. So, like, you got Dottie Pepper, who's following Scotty Scheffler for the day or whatever it is, and she's got the little headset, and she's the one that's doing like, oh, Scotty's got a tough lie here on Magnolia Cliff. I think he's going to go with a 7. I don't know, 6 iron. Says they, those on court. There's always somebody behind.
But you're holding the disc, that sound thing.
Yes.
Except for it would sound like this. Because you're like turning. Look at this place. This is cool. You're eating a pimento sandwich.
Now
your sound is bad down there.
You're boring. Well, I guess I'm going to correct my own self, Jason. Wait, couldn't I just? In the spirit of this contest, then couldn't I just be Dottie Pepper?
Yes, you should be the on-course reporter.
That's what I'm doing. I'm the on-course reporter at the Masters. That's my thing.
Then it would be you saying, "There's a big shot for Scotty Scheffler." You're
Your
eating.
first thought of a fantasy contest winning is to help a person.
I know, because I'm a nice guy, but ultimately, screw it. You're right. I'll be the person that's doing the on-course reporting. Yes. Do I have a couple of jelly beans in my mouth? Maybe. Do I sound like I have a couple of jelly beans in my mouth constantly? Yes. Does it maybe become my trademark and go viral? Like, oh, look, the marble mouth
Jelly Bean Man.
Yeah, exactly. I'm signing autographs, but I'm signing it as Jelly Bean Man, going home and crying. Yeah, why not? That sounds good. So when we come back, we got a little 3 for madness, but Jason, we're going to get your answer. Chris, I want your answer as well. What contest, similar to the Phillies contest, would you want to win in the world of sports? We'll take a break. We'll come back after this.
This is Sactown, baby!
Follow Sactown Sports 1140 on Facebook at facebook.com/Sactown Sports. To keep tabs on the Kings, 49ers, UC Davis, and the entire Sactown Sports lineup all season long. Facebook.com/Sactown Sports. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-547-9177 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-547-9177. That's 800-547-9177. What do you have to lose? Call 800-547-9177. Again, 800-547-9177.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This summer, there are 250 reasons to join T-Mobile.
Girls trip? Booked. And switching to T-Mobile helped make it happen.
With Experience Beyond, switch and get $100 back. Plus, $650 in value in built-in plan benefits. That's $750 in your first year, guaranteed.
And honestly, that $100 back, I'm putting it towards the zip line.
Now that's how you do summer.
Exactly. Best switch I ever made.
This is just one reason to join T-Mobile this summer. There are 250 reasons. Find yours.
Savings based on the value of benefits included with Experience Beyond, like entertainment and 1 year of AAA Classic and Dash Pass on us. Benefits may require activation. See plan for details. Get $100 via virtual prepaid MasterCard with eligible ported, no cash access, and expires in 6 months. Issued by Sunrise Banks, N.A. member FDIC. Allow 8 weeks.
KHD1 Sacramento. KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
Sactown Sports 1140. Your local sports leader. 3 questions, 3 answers. It's 3 for Madness on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Here's question 1.
Kelly Brothers coming up a little later on. Also,
good at business.
Noticing on the rundown. Richard. Ricky, Dickie. Are there any other Richard things I'm missing? I think I got them all.
Yeah.
What is going on? We got a 2-minute break after this segment. I thought we were all friends, man. I thought we agreed for the long sweeps. You can't throw a 2-minute in there. But now I'm looking at the rest of the hour and I'm seeing that I don't know that there was anything that could be done. That's a lot. You're talking for 24 minutes and you got 2 minutes. What, Jason, what if you got to pee?
Be quick.
I guess so, but at our age, we're talking maple syrup.
Speak for yourself. Strong flow.
So I said, you're just one of them wacky, fun, wavy guys on the side of the road. I said I wanted to be, if I won a contest like the Phillies put on, I'd want to be the Dottie Pepper on course reporter type at the Masters. Now we have a couple from the 209. I'd want to be the hype man during the Kings game. So Scott Fresh.
Okay.
The dude that runs the timeout says
That's
everybody get
job.
yeah. And especially when it's, February 15th and you're like 9-40 and you're telling everybody to get on their feet.
Yeah.
In the fourth quarter or in the fourth quarter.
I do it like Gloria Estefan. Get on your feet.
Yeah. And you're doing the thing where you're running around waving your hands in the air.
Like you just don't care.
I feel like the Kings could do that contest. Be a hype. But I think the Kings could have fun with that. Where they did tryouts, where how would you people submit video? See, we're making them money now. We're helping out creative here. People send in videos they do at home of them getting you pumped up for the See, this is where we really need to have our partnership with the Kings underlined because we should run that. We should run that contest and have people send us those folks that you're at home. You do the whole fourth quarter. We'll give them some sort of song or something, like Rammstein or Enter Sandman or something to do. And then we have a panel that decides the winner. And then the winner gets to team up with Scott Fresh for a game and help hype the crowd. I mean, look, Jason, isn't everybody a winner in that one?
We all win. America wins.
We all win. My dream, this is from the 916, miserable Niner fan, oftentimes texts the show. My dream in a contest, and this is the honest truth, is to do a segment of at least an hour of a live show on sports with Dave and Jason. I'd love to do that just so I could show you guys my skills that I'm very good. And you guys can get an outside perspective from a fan's point of view and a truthful point of view. Well, hey, that's never going to happen.
What else? The right price, it will.
Yeah, that's a great point. Yeah, no, I'm not bringing in. What? We were just talking about the state of radio. We're not trying to bring in competition. Especially somebody
interesting because you had no problem putting Fresh up for some competition.
Yeah.
Because you know why, Chris, I'm glad you led me right into that. You know why? Because I'm very confident in the stability of Fresh's job. He is talented. I am not. I am lucky, and I don't want to I'm not trying to Wally Pitt my own ass. I'm not doing that. I'm not trying to bring
Sounds
in
hard to do.
Hello.
Not trying to bring in some dude who's got a point to prove, and it does tend to. It does tend to worry me too. Whenever somebody says something like, something that's really non-biased and truthful, it's like, okay, well, no agendas. That guy didn't go into the Phillies broadcast with an agenda. He just went in to call some baseball.
Right.
Now, if you had said, I want to come on, was that a crisp?
Nobody said anything.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. That was in my head. If you were saying, hey, I just, I really love listening. I just love to come in and be a part of the crew, be part of the camaraderie, maybe we make fun of each other. Chris could make me mad, whatever. I'd love to do that. Well, then Jason would think about it. But, if you're coming in with that kind of attitude and talent, we're trying to keep our jobs.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Let's see what else. What else we got here? Yep. Oh, no, that's about it for people. There's a couple others, but Jason, what would you do?
Obviously it would be more of an opportunity, like a big stage, like you're talking about doing the Masters, being an on-course reporter. Were you radio or TV for that one? Probably the TV coverage.
Oh, TV for sure.
Yeah, because radio is kind of fun on golf to hear it. It's different, but I would do something along those lines, but more like maybe a drive in the Super Bowl. An opportunity like if the Yankees were in the World Series, like, hey, you get to call an inning. I mean, how great would that be? Something like that. Or the other one, we've talked about this before. This would be a different kind of sports contest, less a broadcasting one, more of, hey, can I be in the war room for the draft?
Oh, yeah.
I've always wanted to be in there. And maybe it's a whole bunch of nothing, but it just seems like it would be interesting to see the dynamics that go on.
I honestly don't think that I just wonder if the people in those positions, I think they take it for, how do I say this? Like, I think they take it for granted in the sense that I don't think they obviously think that the war room's a big deal, but I don't think they think about like how cool it is to be in the war room.
Well, it's probably like any other thing. We've had people that have come into the radio station, let's say for a tour, and then they'll be like, wow. Or like that, that's where you got in, and you and I have done it for 8 million years, and you just go, oh yeah, I guess, but it's, I don't know that we take it for granted, but you're just saying like you do it every day. The wow isn't the same as someone maybe that has gone into a TV station, a newspaper printing area, just something media wise that you go, wow, I didn't realize, or the studio's bigger than I thought, smaller than I thought. That's where you guys are. That's where they sit. I just, some of that is old hat for us, but maybe not for others, which is kind of, I guess, same example.
I think you're on it. I think what it's like, frequency breeds contentment. I don't know, because like I've never tried a case in a court of law because I'm not an attorney, but I imagine if like I watched The Rainmaker last night. I've seen it a few times. Remember with Matt Damon?
Yeah.
Danny DeVito. Okay, great movie.
I am the Rainmaker.
So it wasn't Forrest Gump in The Rainmaker.
I'm Mike Ryan.
But I'm watching it. The whole thing is he's trying his first case against a giant insurance company and John Voight and all his attorneys, and he's nauseous and feels like he's going to throw up. But from John Voight's point of view, he's tried 500,000 of these. It's no big deal. Actually, you know what? And then we'll get to Three for Madness. I have a personal example of this that I just went through earlier today. So I'm out in New York at our HQ for the soccer team. And I was sitting today with one of our marketing guys and somebody from their kit sponsor, if you will, uniforms, like it would be an Adidas or Nike, or in this case, it's Castor. And they make awesome gear. I'm wearing some of it right now. And even though the season hasn't started yet, we were looking at the I don't know if they're final or almost final, but the kits for next year. Mm-hmm. And there's a home kit and away kit, and then it's much like the NBA. There's a home and away, and then there's like a statement edition.
Sure,
same type of thing, right? And so we're looking at them, and they've got the samples in person, and then they're on the big TV screen and all that. It was about an hour thing, and we're looking through them, and obviously not that there's a ton of Huddersfield people listening, but I can't say anything about it other than the fact that when the meeting was over, I actually did have this thought. I was like, God dang, man, there are a lot of people that would like to know, just like back home, in Sacramento, if there are people at Golden One Center right now, Ryan Brees and those guys that work on all that stuff. They already know what next year's uniforms are going to look like for the Kings.
Yeah, true.
In fact, I think they might be 2 years ahead. I'm not sure. There are whole entire Twitter accounts and Instagram accounts that are built entirely around tracking different teams' new uniforms and seeing if they can see accidental leaks or, somebody put this out there, and then everybody it's a whole subculture. So I think when you're in it, I don't think Dottie Pepper's rolling around in the Masters like, oh, Augusta, a tradition unlike any other. But you or me, we're crapping our pants.
For sure. Brand new to us, so exciting. Yeah. She's done it a time or two.
She's done it a time or two. All right, 3 for madness. Chris Verlaud. Question 1, please.
So for me, I would want to host Family Feud.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. First off, I apologize. We did not get to you. Second, all right. I'm trying to think. First off, Jason, let's get a ruling. Does that fit?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll
even if it didn't, I think we got to allow it. Secondly, all right, I got to get a visual. What color would your suit be, Chris? Would you be a Richard Dawkins kind of
like ruffles?
Sorry. Ruffles, but also like stylistically, like would you be borderline committing, right on the edge of making everyone a little uncomfortable, kissing the ladies all on the lips, that type of thing?
Don't think that's allowed anymore.
Would you be Steve Harvey, kind of out there and hilarious and flamboyant and loud? Or would you have your own style? Maybe a marriage. It'd be you. You'd be you. So it'd be like, all right, we've got top 20 things people said.
We surveyed 100 people.
Yeah. And then some guy, and you go, all right, name a question. Like, give me a Family Feud question at the end. Like I'm the contestant.
So which part of the contest are we doing?
So we're doing the end.
Fast money.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like the last 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Dave, Jason is in the back. Can't hear what you're saying. I'm gonna name some categories out. You're gonna give us your best answer. Here we go.
Yes. All right.
Types of fish.
And then so types of fish is the question, right? And then I go Cheetos. Like, if you're gonna be you, then are you going like, and doing your eyebrow that I can't? Oh, wow. Cheeto. Okay. Wow. That's the best you can do. All right. Moving on. Cheetos is the best.
No, but it's fast money. You can't really stop that much for fast money.
Okay. Well, Steve Harvey stops it down. So are you going to be judgy?
Judgy. So like,
I feel like you're
Well, actually, that was a dumb answer.
Okay, now I'm thinking about that. That would be great. So, okay, like it's the one where both you and Jason are against each other. You hit the buzzer first. Types of fish. Yeah. You say Cheetos, and I was like, "Well, show me something that's absolutely not up there, Cheetos." And thought you had a chance there.
Show me the stupidest possible answer anyone could have come up with ever. Oh, shocker. Huh.
Then it goes to me. Good. Yogurt.
Okay, apparently these guys were sniffing glue in the back earlier. Show me yogurt.
Isolate that, by the way. All right. Okay. I like the idea. You know what, Jason? I think maybe I know that you and I are gonna be apart here for a little bit, but when we reunite, it'll feel so good. Is there a way that we could do some form of radio version of Family Feud where Chris is the host?
Sure, we've done the feud on Friday Funny Games. We could just have Chris run it.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it was the music, Chris is the host.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll get that set up.
I always wanted to do game shows against each other. I always wanted to do the like newlywed game, but with all the shows during the week. So it'd be you and Jason versus Kayla and Matt versus
I see.
Versus Whitey and Alan.
Oh, why not?
Make that happen.
Why can't we do that?
Yeah.
What I thought you were going to say, what I think would also be equally as funny, maybe disastrous, is what if you did the newlywed game, but like the newlywed style game, but with like me and Jason. So it was more of a like, how well do you know your host? So how well do you know your partner?
That's what I suggested.
I thought you were saying like Oh, I get it. When you said the shows were against each other, I
Yes.
got confused. Like, okay. Okay.
Where's the weirdest place that you and Jason have done a remote?
That'd be the phones, Bob.
Whoopee.
That actually really happened too is the best part. It's not an urban legend. It actually happened.
What?
And I still
You
remember
and I?
the no, the girl that said that.
I know.
I think she was missing a tooth or something was weird with her tooth, but I remember. No, if you go back and look
It
at
was
it,
an
I'm telling you,
aggressive moment.
It was.
Yeah.
And I sympathize with her because under the gun, when you don't have a lot of time, I mean, I'm the king of saying stuff I immediately wish I could take back. Like question one.
Let's have some way too early fun. Who
See,
is your
feud style?
Who is your Super Bowl matchup this year?
God, you're asking us this. We haven't even started the season yet, Chris. My God. Who is the Super Bowl matchup for this year? And what I'm doing there is I'm repeating it.
Stalling for time.
Yeah, I am. I don't think I'm standing up on a limb. That much by saying this. Jason, I'm going to go for the third consecutive year. Out of the AFC, the Buffalo Bills. And they will be taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Dave loves LA.
Bills, Rams, live from wherever the Super
Dave
Bowl
loves
is.
LA. Dave loves
You
it.
don't know where the Super Bowl is this year?
It's in New Orleans.
Where do you love?
New Orleans.
Where do you really love?
Oh, is it in LA?
Yeah.
Dave loves LA. Dave loves it.
And with that as a backdrop, much like you, I have the Los Angeles Rams against the Los Angeles Chargers.
Dave loves LA.
Because Dave loves
it.
LA.
Wait, you do not have the Rams and the Chargers.
It's way too early fun. Yeah.
I'm not laughing at the pick. I'm so shocked. You think this is Justin Herbert's year?
Man, I don't believe in that much, but I don't know about the AFC. I think the Chargers will be a lot better with Mike McDaniel as their coordinator. I think they've got a lot of good elements and a lot of good pieces. This is about the time that Harbaugh's magic comes into effect.
That's true.
He's been good. Herbert's good. He's got all the tools. He just has not won, obviously, the big game. And then, look, Darnold, I wouldn't have had faith in Darnold doing it. I think Herbert's the better quarterback. So Josh Allen's good. Mahomes didn't even make it last year. Texans have a nice team. Lamar Jackson, the Bengals, a lot of people are talking about them, but they haven't made the playoffs in a couple years. It's just like, you know what? Chargers are always really solid, and that's probably their problem is they're just solid. But maybe this is the breakthrough. Battle of LA, because you love
it. Does it end up being a team out of the AFC that I don't think, sorry if I missed it, either of us mentioned, the Denver Broncos?
Could be. Patriots who were there last year. I mean, that came out of nowhere. So, I'll go Rams Chargers.
Okay. Well, we both have the Rams in the Super Bowl.
You know what that means?
Ain't no chance.
No, 6 wins.
That means Detroit or Chicago. That means the Super Bowl. The NFC's coming out of the North this year.
Yeah.
We the North. Question 2.
Question 2.
What will the Niners record be?
Jeez, man. What am I, Nostradamus? I'm going to say I think the Niners are not going to have the year a lot of people want them to have. I think it's a combination of age on the offensive line side, especially. I think it's a combination of injury. I mean, I think they have like one wide receiver now, and that guy just got hurt in the last 5 minutes. I'm going to say a combination of, and by the way, Jason, on their schedule this year, the Rams, the Broncos, the Seahawks, in Dallas, Seattle again, the Rams again, the Chargers and Chiefs on the road, the Eagles. There's a lot, and not for nothing, I think they'll win these, but going at New York to play the Giants, like stuff like that. I think the Giants will be better this year. The Vikings at home, the Vikings will be better this year. I think they'll be 10-7. I think the Niners will be 10-7. I think they will finish third in the NFC West.
Okay. Wow. Much like the Rams is a similarity. I have the 49ers also with 10 wins, but they're going to do one of the things I hate the most. 10 wins, 6 losses. They're going to tie. They're going to tie a game this year.
Okay, which is
and the
more
tie
likely?
is going to hurt them. Like someone will have 11-6, and to push them down a wild card spot or something. So I'll go 10-6-1.
All right, I'm going to tell you. Okay, it's time. It's time for a visit from Football Jesus. Brought to you by Pest Pros. One of these two things is going to happen.
What's
this
up,
year.
FJ?
Says Football Jesus. Hey, Jason. One of these,
bro.
That's how football, bro. Hey, what's cracking? One of the following two things is going to happen this year involving the San Francisco 49ers. And if you pick correctly, you get $10 million to spend. You can keep it, charity, combination of both, whatever.
From you, FJ?
From the Football Jesus slush fund.
Yes.
We get 1% of all the fines in the NFL. That's what NFL cares is. It's Football Jesus.
Montez Perfect funded this whole thing.
Yeah, honestly, he funded $8 million of this.
Yeah.
So, option one, the 49ers will tie a game this year.
Okay.
Option two, Kyle Juszczyk. Kyle Juszczyk will score. Hold on, let me just look at his stats here real quick. Kyle Juszczyk will have Kyle Juszczyk will have 2 touchdowns or more this year. Now, here's the thing, just so you know, Kyle Juszczyk had 2 touchdowns last year, 2 the year before, 2 the year before that. He actually had 3 the year before that. But then there's also been like 2, 1, 2. So I guess the question is either, let me rephrase it. Kyle Juszczyk has more than 2 touchdowns,
okay,
or the Niners tie.
I'm going to stick with the tie. When you said more than, you changed it. So that means 3.
I did change it.
I feel good. I'm going with the tie.
Would you have gone juicy if I said 2 or more?
I would. It would have been it would have been a tie.
It would have been a tie. Yeah. Yeah. And well, by the way, stay tuned for that when I pick Kyle Juszczyk to score a touchdown every game, except for the one he does.
Yeah.
Question 3, please.
Question 3.
What will the Raiders' record be?
I know we got a break here, Jason. I'm going to flip what I said about the 49ers. I think the Raiders will be 7-10. They've got the Dolphins. They're at the Saints. They're at the Jets. Browns, Titans, Cardinals. They're not going to win all of those, but I also think they're going to win a couple that they probably, air quote, shouldn't. I might be being a little bit optimistic for them, but I think they're 7-10 this year.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have them quite getting to there. I'm gonna as much as I want them to be better and get better and all that. I have them at 5-12.
5-12.
Yeah.
Wow, you think Kirk Cousins sucks?
I think they might go to Mendoza earlier, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm nervous about him. I'm going to be honest. I'm nervous about that pick.
I am too.
Yeah.
And you're right for being nervous because he's either going to be like, he's either going to be like that Diego kid in Ted Lasso that runs around screaming football his life and it's infectious, or he's just going to be an out and out bust. I feel like there's not that much in the middle, dude.
Well, they better get it right. I hope I'm not rooting against him. I'm nervous about that one.
Well, we'll see what Kelly Brothers has to say. Probably not about that, because that would be, off topic. But we will talk about living. That's good golf, staying alive. FIFA and the Super Bowl selling out already. What does that even mean? We'll talk about that with Kelly Brothers next. And by next, I mean next, right after I talk about my good friends at Pest Pros. Hey, everybody, Carmichael Dave here. I was talking to my wife last night. I'm out of town. I'm in New York, but I did check in on her. Hey, how are the dogs? Because the dogs were having flea issues when we got back from vacation. She said, honestly, dogs have been fantastic. What about any bites on your legs? We've both been getting these flea bites on our legs because the dogs sleep on our bed. Nope, nary a new one. Oh, how about cockroaches? Yes. And she started out, she said, actually, I saw a cockroach yesterday. I went, uh-oh. Yeah, she saw a cockroach out back on the porch, flipped upside down. Because I think for when Pest Pros came over and took care of everything, I think there's still maybe some residual cockroaches that are like, sorry, I don't want to see them suffer, but dude, I don't want cockroaches. We haven't seen one in the house. We haven't seen anything that we haven't wanted to see since Pest Pros came around. Pest Pros are the best bros, locally owned, locally operated, give back to the community. What more do you want? How about peace of mind in a cheap, affordable, trustable fashion? Don't believe me? Go to Yelp, go to Google, figure it out on your own. StepUpToThePros.com. That's StepUpToThePros.com. Call them today and tell them Carmichael Dave sent you. Kelly Brothers next.
Football is back.
This is Sactown, baby!
And Sactown Sports 1140 is your home for primetime NFL games this season.
This is Kevin Harlan of Westwood One. Catch all the NFL primetime action.
Catch Monday, Thursday, and Sunday night football, international games, the NFL playoffs, and the Super Bowl right here on Sactown Sports all season long. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
I move mountains for a living. Literally. That means I don't carry hand lotion, and when it comes to serious heartburn, I don't mess around with anything but Rolaids Max Strength. Its dual-active formula has 1,500 milligrams of calcium carbonate and magnesium hydroxide that relieves heartburn fast. And the best part? The roll fits right here in my pocket, so I can get back to moving mountains.
Rolaids spells powerful relief. 1,500 milligrams is our highest amount of antacid per tablet. Read each label. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer at a beverage manufacturing plant, he starts his day knowing every line is ready to run because Grainger delivers the industrial-grade products he needs to keep mixers, conveyors, and packaging equipment moving. With Grainger's vast selection of bearings, belts, and motors, he keeps operations running smoothly, so nothing grinds to a halt. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Golf to Go is brought to you by the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Here's Frank LaRosa.
Seems as though casual players are always trying to balance the desire to hit the golf ball farther with shooting lower scores. Whether you hit a 270-yard drive or miss a 12-inch putt, they both count a stroke on your scorecard. Some of us will never hit the ball 270 yards, and trying normally leaves us well short and well right of the target. Seems as though improving our putting might be an easier way to shoot better scores. Putting is about confidence. It's about feeling the greens, seeing the line, visualizing the ball going in the hole, and making a confident stroke. Harvey Penick says, never, repeat, never allow yourself to think about what's riding on the putt, whether it's a major championship or just a 50-cent wager. Hit the putt as you've hit 10,000 putts in the past. Concentrate on imitating your final practice stroke, not on what will happen if you either miss it or make it. A positive mind will cure a lot of ills. Think about it. Really, think about it. That's your Golf to Go. I'm Frank LaRosa.
Joining us now on Sports Sense, certified financial planner Kelly Brothers. Kelly is an advisor with CapTrust, one of the nation's largest registered investment advisors. CapTrust counts among its clients numerous pro athletes and pro sports franchises, but most importantly serves many Northern Californians through comprehensive financial planning.
Here's Kelly Brothers.
All right, welcome back. Kelly Brothers with us. You know, I need to show Kelly my stocks one of these days, Jason. Just be like, dude, what the hell, man?
You're doing it wrong.
You know, remember Jason because like I don't show Jason the amount I have, but like I have a Robinhood account, and you can do the thing where you X out the amount you have and you can just show like the percentage. Jason, what was it? Wasn't it like I was down 62% for the month or something?
And I think it was one of the months where like everything was going up except for you.
Yeah. It's Kelly. It was so great.
You're
so
a contrarian. You're a contrarian.
I'm the worst. Yeah, I'm like the Chris Verlatte of investing. I just go against everybody. Here we go. I'm down 65% on the year, but I'm up 33% in the last month now.
Jeez.
And I don't. It's Kelly, for people that are idiots like me, that I invest in the stuff that I like. Look, honestly, I don't mind. I'm not like Taiwan Semiconductor, NVIDIA, American Express. I may have a few others that I'm not mentioning because they're a little edgy, but do you recommend to people like me that are not good investors just put your money somewhere and just stop looking at it? Is there a thing where people freak out too much by over checking their investments?
Oh yeah, Dave. I mean, communication it impacts everyone's risk tolerance. I mean, when you think about when people retired in 1975, you got a quarterly statement and that was it. Maybe Walter Cronkite said what the Dow did that day, but that was it. Now someone retires. And I have clients who I have to say, put down the flipping phone. You cannot be checking your balance 2 or 3 times a day. You're going to drive yourself bananas. You're going to live less. So you have all the communication you want. You can check your balances anytime you want. And that's probably a bad thing because it's time in the market, not timing the market. And that gets you where you want to go.
Oh, God. While he was talking, I went on my Empower and I'm looking at my 401k. Not a great week. That's kind of what you're talking
really?
about, right? Like,
it's been a good week overall.
Not for Dave.
Yeah, and for a lot of people, Dave, I always, they say they want to. Maybe it's best you not go into individual stocks. Just buy ETFs, exchange traded funds. They're cheap, they're easy, they're diversified, and by the way, target date funds are fantastic in a retirement account. Don't be afraid of a target date fund.
I'm also guessing probably don't pick your own things to invest in your 401k. Let the company do it for you. Looking at
just real, diversification is good. I mean, unless there's something you just think, oh my God, I use this every day, and how could someone not use this? And I'm gonna, that was the old Peter Lynch mentality of Fidelity Magellan. But that's there's something to that. But most people, here's the thing, Dave. Most people, when the market's going up, oh boy, they love picking their stocks. They love talking to their neighbors about their stocks. Once the market turns and goes down, it's hands off the wheel and they're stuck. They don't know what to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, hello. Much like Live Golf.
Yeah.
Where I'm wondering, Jason and I were talking about this the other day. I don't know that you'd recommend that investment to any of your folks, but looks like they live to see another day.
Well, that's what they're saying. The over-under on them surviving past the season was pretty low, not that long ago. But they say they've gotten $250 to $300 million to keep it alive. They have not identified who the investor is, or how much money is going to come into the league, or how much is going to the players. They do say they're working on a restructuring where the players would be a majority owner. I'm not sure how the investor with $250 to $300 million gets paid back then, or how that person's being compensated for the risk. Remember, PIF, Saudi Arabia's public investment fund, put $5 billion into Live and then pulled the plug just a few short months ago. But for now, they're on life support.
It just feels like a prolonged death, a slower death now, Kelly. I mean, isn't this a foolish errand here for these guys?
Especially, especially for think of the.
Did we lose Kelly?
I think we lost Kelly.
Oh, we lost Kelly's audio.
Well, it's funny because I can see Kelly.
Yeah, just the audio part we lost.
Yeah, he's telling us something important. I can tell. I can see him. Oh, he stopped talking.
Kelly, you might be muted. I don't know if something happened.
Yeah,
there.
Kelly, can you hear us? Oh, wait, here he goes. He's because he was making a great point. And then, got it. I hear it.
I hear it too. Kelly, you hear us?
I hear it. No, you can't hear us.
There's something.
Now I
happening.
do.
There we go.
There we go. Somebody from Live Golf infiltrated our broadcast. Kelly, to the point you were making, and we were able to hear you. When you said we don't know yet who's the investor, my immediate semi-comedic retort was, the investor would be somebody like me if I had that type of money. A complete do you see, Kelly? I know you nor any of us can predict the future, but am I wrong for thinking that this is all but a guaranteed flush of $250-300 million? This just seems like an XFL cash flush that we talked about last week.
I think you're right. And I think someone's trying to look at it saying, wait a minute, someone has put $5 billion into this and they're walking away. There's got to be some value there, but I don't think there is. So I think you're right, Dave. Yeah. We should mention FIFA because I'm sure you've talked about this, but talk about an own goal when Gianni Infantino decides to go rogue. And it just was so silly because there was such momentum. It was such a huge success, the World Cup in the United States. It was like you're on cloud nine, you're as high as you can go, and he somehow destroyed that goodwill in a very short amount of time with his own athletes and with a lot of his own fans. But he attempted to kind of monetize the FIFA empire in a new way. Was met with complete obstructionism, and so he said, okay, we're going to pull back and not do anything. But it was truly an own goal after a highly successful World Cup in the U.S.
Yeah, and just go ahead.
I was going to say, Kelly, too. We were also just talking about way too early Super Bowl predictions, but you have some news on the Super Bowl. We know it always does it well, and is it already sold out?
Disney yesterday announced that ESPN and ABC have the Super Bowl this year. It's at SoFi. By the way, the Super Bowl this coming year is President's Day weekend, so everyone is going to get the Monday off after the Super Bowl. Woo! But
yes,
but they have announced it is, in terms of ads, it is sold out. At which I would respond, I think you underpriced it, but maybe not. Maybe not. But they have said the Super Bowl is already sold out before we play the Hall of Fame game. So that gives you a sign of the enduring popularity of football in the Super Bowl.
That is absolutely insane. And I have the number here, by the way, if it's to be believed. According to Variety, Disney was seeking $10 million for a 30-second ad.
Wow.
That now, we just saw during FIFA, during the World Cup, right? There was a lot of controversy because people were talking about the hydration breaks. At $10 million for a 30-second ad, I'm putting hydration breaks in. I'm putting I'm gonna have the pull-in weed eater sprinkler system where they water the field. I'm coming up with every single possible added value item I can, Kelly, to squeeze every bit of milk out of that nipple.
Well, and of course what they do, Dave, and you know this too better than I do, it's not like they say, okay, here's an ad for $10 million. They say, if you buy this $300 million ad package, we will give you the right to buy a 30-second ad for $10 million. So they leverage it into a much bigger kind of purchase by whoever is buying. And so it's a home run, and it's easy to see why all these networks and, of course, all these cities want to host a Super Bowl. The money is just incredible.
I would ask you both this question too, and then I know we're out of time. What's hilarious is you're right, Kelly, about the ad packages. Then you have the 10 million, and that's for 30 seconds. So 20 million for a minute. You some of them buy multiple ads. I'm going to take one in particular. Not only are you doing that, but you're also paying God knows what to the New York firm that's coming up with the ad to begin with. And then during the Super Bowl, you show this ad of a dog, a sheep, an emu, and some guy in a cowboy hat, and in the end,
with Matthew McConaughey's voice, yes,
with Matthew McConaughey's voice, very good, Kelly. And the whole point of the commercial is, hey, check out Cool Ranch Doritos. And here's my question: does no one know that Cool Ranch Doritos exist? I understand branding, but is somebody watching that commercial and go, oh, you know what? You know what, Connie? I haven't tried nacho cheese Doritos in a while. The look at the emu and Matthew McConaughey. I'm getting my ass to the store. Thanks for spending that $10 million. What are we doing?
The other piece to that, Dave, is I've always marveled that they spend millions on this ad, and then you don't see it again.
Right.
It's like they roll it during the Super Bowl, but then that's it. It's not like you're going to see it the next week when you're watching, the NBA, or so they don't perpetuate it out. It's just kind of lives in its one moment in time, and that's it. So
I wonder if you get in trouble as an advertiser, because this is what they all do anyways. If like 2 weeks before the Super Bowl happened, like Jason, we should do this. 2 weeks before the Super Bowl happens, we leak on YouTube the fact that we bought a Super Bowl ad, and we show our Super Bowl ad. But we never bought a Super Bowl ad. We just say we bought a Super Bowl ad and we leak it, because half the time that's where everybody watches that sucker anyways. And then you never see it during, you never see it after the Super Bowl. Why not just make a stupid ad and say, hey, this is our leaked Super Bowl ad? But then you don't have to pay the $10 million. Smart. See, I can't buy a stock,
we
Kelly.
should have all been on the ad side of the business.
That's right.
We're completely miscast on the on-air side. We should have been on the ad side. Brilliance right there. Brilliance. Thank you.
And that's why I'm not a stock trader. All right, Kelly. Have a wonderful weekend, my friend.
Thanks, man. You too. Take care, guys. Over and out.
Take care. That's the wonderful Kelly brothers. We will take a break. When we come back, we started out early in the show talking about some local radio news. Now we'll talk about some Northern California radio news. Also kind of ties into the sports world as well, but something very near and dear to us. Don't go away. We're right back after this.
On Sports 1140 on Instagram and X at Sactown 1140 to see the best moments from all your favorite shows and up-to-the-minute live reactions and updates on the Kings, 49ers, and more. That's at Sactown 1140 on Instagram and X. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
Jane Dawson did something smart. She saved hundreds on auto insurance switching to Progressive. With the money she saved, she got herself a pricey bird feeder with an ultra-high-def camera. Should Jane have just bought a regular bird feeder? Yes. Is it hard for her to admire nature when the camera doubles as the bird's potty? Also, yes. But it's Jane's savings, and if she wants to spend her time watching the digestive habits of the white-breasted nuthatch, we say you go, girl. Switch and see if you could save with Progressive and treat yourself. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
This is the story of the one who keeps multiple buildings running smoothly day after day. Plumbing that flows, HVAC that hums, cleaning supplies that keep surfaces sparkling. That's why she counts on Grainger. With easy reordering online and 24/7 support, Grainger helps her keep the products she needs on hand. So shelves stay stocked and buildings stay ready. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Whoa, what's all this? These screens, the food?
All for the game, bro.
Dude, let us pitch in.
No need. I've got it all covered. With T-Mobile, I'm saving $1,000 bundling my wireless and internet.
No way. Really?
Yep, and the price of my plan won't change for 5 years.
Wow, I'm definitely switching to T-Mobile.
Goal!
Here Choose to score big with T-Mobile. Families save up to $1,000 a year when they bundle fast, easy to set up, all-in 5G home internet with 4 phone lines on Experience Beyond. And your plan price? Guaranteed for 5 years. Stay connected con tu gente and catch every match with T-Mobile. Join now at T-Mobile.com. Price guarantee on talk, text, and 5G data. Exclusions like taxes and fees apply. Savings based on third line free via monthly bill credits. Internet discount with $15 in monthly bill credits and auto-pay discount. Qualifying credit required. Credits may take up to 2 bill cycles and will stop if you cancel any lines or change plans.
Welcome back. Carmichael Dave, Jason Ross, Christopher Lott. And all of you as we near the halfway point on a Thursday, and we appreciate you, as always, joining us. So earlier this week, Jason, we talked about our good friend Greg Papa from the article that came out in the Chronicle that was detailing his road to recovery, the speed bumps, and everything that he'd gone through, some of which was, incredibly life-threatening and scary to hear about. And then, when the article came out, texted with him and said he's doing much better. And, we had a good chat. And that was just a couple days ago. And then yesterday, we see the news that KNBR station. It's so funny the way the day worked, Jason, yesterday is I thought about KNBR a lot because the first part, Greg Papa, and then later in the day, I ended up interacting online with a guy named Scott Farrell, who some of you may remember. Scott Farrell used to do nights over on 680 and was one of my huge influence. I used to stay up late at night, listen to a show, called in a couple times that time. I mean, when I was a little kid, and the guy doesn't age. He's still around. I don't know what he's doing.
Promise he's got a very generic voice, so it's kind of hard to separate him.
Yeah. And Darren Chan behind the glass, and this guy Verl on the bench. So I grew up listening to KHDK and KNBR. I actually have a lot. I'm prefacing this for a reason. I have a lot of love and respect through the years for KNBR, also as a Giants fan, and listening to, not just Scott Farrell, but Greg Papa on the station. I've been in and out there. Bob Fitzgerald, Pete Fitzgerald, Kevin the Rat, Whitey Gleason, or no, Whitey was never on there. Kevin the Rat was, and Gary Radnich, who was like, for me, always like a Bay Area version of Coase or Coase. They were very similar, fun type of dudes. Sure. Anyways, I say all that out of respect because I was disgusted, as many were, when I saw the news that Greg Papa was laid off by KNBR. And that came yesterday. Now, it should also be said that his partner, Greg Silver, who's probably getting lost in all of this, A, because he's younger, B, I know he's got other jobs, and C, to be quite frank, and this is no disrespect to Greg, who I've talked to many times, isn't fighting for his life. I understand that, first off, not to get too in the weeds, guys, but Cumulus owns KNBR, and they're going bankrupt, right? They're in the middle of a bankruptcy thing, as we read. The radio business is up and down. We talked about Kenny earlier today. I understand that hard decisions have to be made, and sometimes, and it's happened to all of us, and it's happened to people we love in this business, that decisions get made that people aren't going to agree with, that happen to good people, and you think, well, this guy should have been fired, or that guy should have been fired, and it was that guy that was fired. I understand that. I also understand that, for all I know, the PD and the powers that be, the program director and the powers that be over at KNBR, they may have been completely handcuffed. They might have been called by, John Q. Wall Street Cumulus owner guy and said, hey, you need to do this today, and they maybe fought tooth and nail. I say all this not really directing it at the person, but directing it at the company. I understand it's a business, and I understand that Greg Papa has the pure definition of the term, I guess, if I were to say that Greg Papa has been unreliable the last year to do his radio show. Factually speaking, that's true. But the man is not only fighting for his, literally fighting for his life, but he's also an absolute icon. He's a legend in the Bay Area and beyond. It's not like he's some Johnny-come-lately guy. And I'm not insinuating, Jason, that if it was some Johnny-come-lately guy who was fighting, all kinds of health demons, that this would be okay. But when you look at the whole package, I don't know what Greg makes. It's none of my business, but I'm pretty sure it's not millions of dollars at KNBR. You have to think that somebody would have had the thought, guys, so much of radio is PR. You have these little characters, faceless characters, coming out of your speakers in the car, at home, at work. They become part of your lives. People choose to share their mornings, afternoons, and evenings with these folks. If you do not like them, if they are not likable, then you can only report the news so much. The rest of it comes down to personality, whether or not you like these people. And whether it's you, me, I mean, in all seriousness, Jason, I think everybody likes you. I mean, you're a very likable guy. I acknowledge that there's people that love me. There are people that wish that every time somebody in town gets fired, they go, how does Dave still have a job? And I respect that. Like, not everybody can be everybody's cup of tea. But I think we can all agree that when you're Greg Papa and you're fighting for your life, and there's there's a company that's trying to watch its bottom line, it's not gonna make or break you to find some sort of humanitarian whatever you need to do. Hey, we're removing Greg from the midday show. His health is, this, that, whatever, but he's still on staff. We're still, do what you got to do. But what they did yesterday was unconscionable, and they should be ashamed of themselves. And I cannot wait for Greg to land on his feet somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't know the people that made the decision, but they had to be aware of what the optics would be. And if they weren't, then you're foolish. I mean, I think your point earlier, Dave, is like, look, it's probably from a higher up. It's probably strictly budget related. And yeah, Greg hasn't been available, but we all know why. And there's things more important than, these shows and these jobs and these opportunities for him right now. Certainly he's been going through life-threatening situation here. So, but a lot of times you're right, that PR, the optics, I mean, maybe they would have done it later if things were better and Greg was back on there. I don't know. It feels like it was a spot where that company had to do it, but man, I would have done my best if that was even a possibility to find another way around it, because I think the PR hit's not a good one for them.
No, it's not. First off, it's not the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Jason, I know we don't live in a world where we're governed by that completely, but when in doubt, do the right thing. Secondly, as we've repeatedly said, from a PR standpoint, I look, KNBR has been slipping into the ratings for a long time. That's just a fact. 95.7 The Game was the young upstart and now is regularly beating them, if not beating them heavily. And on top of that, their relationship with the Giants is fraying. I mean, it really seems like KNBR is on its way to a terrible ending. And I don't like that. I grew up, that is a flagship station for me as a Sacramentan and a Northern Californian. When I was driving, or when I couldn't get us on the air, or when there was a Giants game, whatever it may be, I would tune in and I would split back and forth. And a lot of times when, just being honest, when 1140 would have a syndicated show on or something, I'd listen to Radnich, or I'd listen to Pop, or I'd listen to Pete Franklin, or whoever it was. I have a lot of love, and I think I speak for a lot of people out there. Like, I have a lot of love and respect for the history of KNBR, these sports leaders.
Mm-hmm.
You do something like this, and it's like, okay, I'm kind of rooting. And by the way, let me just say this is with all respect to all the people still there, who most of which I don't know, but I wish nothing but the best. But it's like it makes me want to root for their demise. Like now I'm pissed at them, and they lost, I think, a lot of fans, and this has become a national thing, and rightfully so. And I hope there's a place. I know there's a place for Greg Pop on the radio. And by the way, just to be transparent, Jason and I had a long talk yesterday. I won't share all the conversation, but we were talking about Greg and talking about our mutual love and respect for him, and also about this fall. Here's the thing. We don't know if Greg's going to be on with us. We don't know if Greg's going to be on with us because we're trying to walk a fine line between wanting him on, but also not wanting to. Greg would be the first guy to say, yeah, but we also, it's not like I almost want to say we want to protect Greg from himself. He's a big boy. He knows what he's doing, but Greg's a workhorse, and neither of us, nor Richie, nor anybody at the station, want to put Greg in a situation where, he's being asked to do things he probably shouldn't do. We want him on desperately. It's one of our favorite segments of the year, much less the week. We hope he'll be on. Obviously, the door is open for him to come on, but also we want to be responsible and respectful to him and his family, and make sure that it's something he can fit in around the priorities, which should be in some particular order. Obviously his family, his health, and I would also say his duties to the 49ers, which is his bread and butter and his calling card. And if he can fit us in beyond that, then that is fantastic. And if not, we'll wait till the day that happens. But for now, KNBR, not good, dude.
Yeah, and there's never is a good time for any of that kind of stuff. But like, could you pick a worse time? Like, I don't know that you could. That's the thing. It's like, and they're the ones that are going to have to deal with that.
Well, the lesson of today is radio is a fickle bee, man. It really is sometimes. We'll take a break. When we come back, hey, it's hour number 3 as we roll on here on a Thursday. Thank you to Kelly Brothers. The NFL returns tonight with the Hall of Fame game, and Jason's got a question. Who are the future Hall of Famers? How about right now? We'll get into that a little bit next.
Like and subscribe to the Sactown Sports 1140 YouTube channel at Sactown Sports 1140 to get the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross, Matt and Kayla, and the Drive Guys with Kevin Gleason and Alan Stiles on demand and at your fingertips. Get your fix of the Sacramento Kings, 49ers, Giants, Athletics, NFL, NBA, and the latest in sports and entertainment all in one place at Sactown Sports 1140 on YouTube. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hi, I'm Justin Gingery. One of the most common questions I receive is, what makes us different from other law firms? At Gingery, Hammer & Associates, we handle your case from beginning to the end. Whether your case reaches a settlement, whether it must go into litigation, or whether it has to go all the way to trial, we will be with you along the entire way. And because we are committed to your case, we are as invested as you are in making sure you get the outcome you deserve.
When you get an injury, just call Gingery.
Hi, this is Adam Johnson, owner of Golf Fitness Solutions. Most golfers practice their swing, but ignore the body swing in the club. We help golfers move better, get stronger, reduce pain, build power, and play longer. Join us for a free trial week and see how golf-specific training can help you support your body and your game. Try a class, meet the team, and find a right program for your goals. Call 916-802-5175 or visit golffitnesssolutions.com. Golf Fitness Solutions. Move better, feel better, play better.
Country in the Park 2, presented by your California Army National Guard, October 23rd at Hart Health Park at Cal Expo with Bailey Zimmerman, Russell Dickerson, plus Plus more. Enjoy line dancing, live DJs, mechanical bull, and food trucks. Tickets start at just $70. Country in the Park 2, October 23rd at Hart Health Park at Cal Expo.
Brought to you by Hyatt Vacation Club and Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. More info at CITPFest.com.
KHD HD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
Sactown Sports 1140, your local sports leader.
The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sactown Sports.
Alrighty. Thursday. Hey, you know what that means, Jason?
What's that mean?
Tomorrow's Friday.
Hey, I like that.
Love me a Friday. Although I was so happy with myself because I had managed to get away. I thought I had escaped this massive heat wave. By the way, we call this the Jason, if you will. This is time of year. 101 today, 102 tomorrow, 105 Saturday. But earlier this week when I looked on Monday, it was like down to like 88 on Sunday. No, 104 on Sunday. Then it gets down to 94, 92. Jason, how about this? Thursday, Friday, Saturday of next week, 82, 84, 85.
There you go. Light work.
So guys like you, me, Chris, will all be here to enjoy that.
There you go. Enjoy all elements.
105, dude. It's just ridiculous. Jason's diving in. You're diving in your pool every day, aren't you?
Cannonball!
Cannonball. Well, hopefully it won't be too hot out in Ohio today. The NFL returns tonight. Hall of Fame game. Beyond the excitement to finally see the Cardinals and Panthers get it on.
Yeah.
By the way, do we all agree a Panther would destroy a Cardinal?
Yeah. Well, yes.
Wouldn't a Cardinal just fly away?
Oh, I was thinking like one of them priests. I was. Okay, no, I got you. Okay, well, if they're in a cage, then the bird still loses. But yeah, you're okay. No, I was
priest
literally
would pray for the panther.
That's what I was like. What's the priest gonna do? Bless the panther. The Panthers.
How did Cardinal Johnson get in there with that panther?
Sex panther.
Now that 60% of the time it works every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, the logo kind of gives away that it's a bird, doesn't it? It's not. It's not a cardinal.
Well.
Okay.
You never know.
You never know. Hey, I'm old enough to remember when there was the St. Louis Cardinals and the St. Louis Cardinals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember that? What the hell is that? Is like the Baltimore Oriole?
Do you know that's really a bird?
This is really a bird. So have we ever determined whether or not there's actually a St. Louis Cardinal?
Well, Cardinals are everywhere.
Well, aren't Orioles everywhere?
I think specifically Baltimore.
I thought there were different types of Orioles, but I thought maybe there was a Baltimore edition.
I don't know.
Yeah, see? All right. There
are 9 different Orioles.
Okay, so suck it. I was
First
right.
baseman, second baseman, shortstop, third base.
Let me see. Is there a St. Louis Cardinal bird? Yes, the northern cardinal is a real bright red backyard bird.
But that's not a St. Louis Cardinal.
It's not a St. Louis. Call it the northern cardinal is a common resident bird in Missouri and across North America.
Mark.
Well, that's stupid.
Way to go, St. Louis. You got a generic bird.
Yeah, right. Well, I guess you know what? That's about as dumb as the Toronto Blue Jays. We have Blue Jays. By the way, Blue Jays are annoying. They have the Blue Jays are the ones that are in your backyard that just annoy you. That are just doing the little choop, 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 naughty. Or no, that's Three Amigos. But the stupid. Nobody goes, oh, I want a Blue Jay as a pet. It's not intimidating. That should be today's poll question. Worst bird, cardinal or blue jay? Are those the only birds that are mascot? No.
Can't be.
I think you're confusing
Falcon,
a
Eagles.
blue jay with a California scrub jay.
There's no blue jays in California?
I'm sure they fly in from time to time.
You're so stupid, dude.
Pittsburgh Pigeons.
Like, okay, Jason, a falcon is cool. Like, I'm a falcon, and they land on arms, and they peregrine around and falcon. And then what was the other one we said?
Eagles.
Bird. Eagle. Oh my God, American eagle. Like, come on, eagle. Like eagle.
How about the Temple Owls?
Who?
I would well then. I would say better than blue jay or cardinal.
I mean, like hawk has got to be up there, right?
You're what?
Hawk. With an H.
Except for Seahawk.
Yeah. Well,
We're
that's the
different.
thing. That's the thing. Seahawk, I'm just being non-biased here. Well, let me put it this way. Seahawk far greater than sign Seagull.
How about Raven?
Raven is
Dude,
great.
Raven is fantastic. Wasn't Edgar Allan Poe from Baltimore? Isn't that
Think
why
so.
that whole thing happened? Or was he British? I don't know. But yeah, that Raven's cool. It's all black and scary and
They can talk.
Raveny. Yeah, exactly. Eagle, good. Falcon, good. Raven, good. I would even Seahawk is fine.
Pelican?
Blue Jay, no. Pelican, look.
Wait, is there an actual Seahawk, or is that something that they just made up?
Ooh, that's a great question, Chris, as we all Google together. Is there a Seahawk? Because if there's not really a no, there's no single biological species called a Seahawk. Instead, the term is a common nickname used to describe the osprey, a fish-eating bird of prey, or occasionally skuas, S-K-U-A-S, squaws. I think it's skuas, by the way. Okay, you know what? We just uncovered something here. The Seahawks are a really stupid name. It doesn't even exist. What they mean to call themselves are the Seagulls.
Or the Ospreys.
Or the Ospreys. Seattle Osprey. That's actually, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. But they would, no, let's call ourselves the Seagulls. No, that's lame. All they do is poop on people and go, caw. So we're going to make it Seahawk. Penguin.
Roadrunner.
Hockey. Who's the Roadrunners?
Oh, I'm
Is
like
it college?
Yeah, but I mean that's
Oh, I gotcha.
still a bird.
No, you're right. You're right. I'm looking at it right now. In baseball, they have the Cardinals, Orioles, and Blue Jays. So again, all three birds are just like, I'm a bird. In football, they have the Eagles, Falcons, Seahawks, Ravens, and Cardinals. Yeah, man. I don't know, dude.
Jayhawk?
That's kind of a cool sounding. Is that even a thing?
I don't know.
Yeah, Jayhawk kind of sounds like Seahawk.
What about the Ducks?
How about a Hawkeye?
Yeah. Wasn't that the guy from the
MASH?
TV show? Yeah. My thing with hockey probably has the dumbest bird the bird names, because neither a penguin nor a duck seems like something intimidating or cool or
What? Ducks fly together.
Great. So do mosquitoes. I don't know.
Penguins don't fly.
Yeah.
And mosquitoes, I don't hate to tell you this, aren't birds.
I understand. Well, maybe to some people, mosquitoes might look like birds, like fish or birds to crab.
Like Alan.
Was that on the air? Yeah. What?
Yes.
Oh, it was? Okay. I think the penguin's kind of a dumb name. I'm not going to lie. And I like penguins.
How do you feel about this one?
Yeah.
Gamecock.
Freaking awesome.
Wow.
But the reason why
like to see roosters kill each other.
Here's why Gamecock is an awesome name. Not because of that, but because it sounds like you're saying something dirty.
Okay.
That's all.
How about Delaware? They're the Blue Hens.
What, Jason?
Blue Hens.
Blue hen to me just it sounds honestly it sounds like what chickens get when they can't get a date, like the feeling they get. I got a bad case of the blue hens.
Don't get them near the Gamecocks.
From the 916, I had a blue jay fly into my window, and the idiot had to be kept in a cardboard box and wrapped in a towel so I could take it to the vet. Congrats on your stupid bird, Toronto.
How about Larry?
What? Larry J?
Bird.
Larry Bird.
Larry J.
Sorry, I was reading the text. Hold on. Well, if we're doing Mount Birdmore, there's Larry, there's Sue. There's gave him the, and then there's would it be Zai frozen vegetables?
No.
No. Oh, is the word?
Oh yeah, there you go. Big.
Okay. Honestly, Big and Larry are both
to
the fate. Yeah, and Sue. And then we get that Bird,
Brain.
Poop.
Brain, Poop. Oh, wasn't Birdman like some jazz musician starring Clint Eastwood?
Well, it was also, and what was his name in the NBA? Chris Anderson, Birdman.
Birdman. I think I said there's that bird. Well, the bird is a word. There was that one.
It's a bird. It's a plane.
I feel like we're missing a really important bird on Mount Birdmore. While you're thinking about
and
that.
Ernie. Sugar.
Sugar bird?
No.
Bird sugar? Oh. R.I.P. Bird sugar.
Bird Reynolds.
Really?
I don't know. Wait, that one's too far?
What type of bird would Bird Reynolds be?
Furry.
A penguin.
He was a gamecock.
He was a Seminole, actually, Jason.
You're true.
Jeez. Convy. Why do we still have jobs?
I don't know.
Let's get it. While you're all thinking about this, and then we'll wait for the text line to chime in, and I'm sure
they are.
I should. Oh my God, I could probably YouTube this whole thing. All right, yes. Marcus is in the chat. And by the way, every time Marcus is in the chat, I always want to shout him out. Marcus goes all around the world serving our country, has listened to this station in the middle of war zones and God knows what else. And whenever he pops in, going back a long, long way, I always want to say hello to him and his lovely family. All right. The Hall of Fame games tonight. Jason, your question was, who are the Hall of Famers right now?
For the Niners.
For the Niners. And I thought about it because that's what you asked us to do. Well, first off, the Hall of Fame class, just so people know, Drew Brees, Larry Fitzgerald, who, by the way, just lost his dad not that long ago. Thoughts with him. I always felt like Larry should have been a Viking because of his dad's connections, but did not work out that way. Luke Kuechly, Adam Vinatieri, and Roger Craig. And I think they got it right. There's not one guy on that list that I go, no. When it comes to the Niners, though, what you threw out, Jason, was Trent Williams, 100%. Trent Williams does not play another game. He's a Hall of Famer. I think, honestly, I think Trent Williams could have retired 3 or 4 years ago and been a Hall of Famer. I truly do. Christian McCaffrey's a Hall of Famer.
Okay.
I think so. I think he's done enough. Both sides, both passing or catching and receiving. He's just been a stud for long enough. I have a hard time believing McCaffrey wouldn't get in. it gets a little more difficult here. I think Fred Warner is on a pretty solid Hall of Fame track. You could argue he's already a Hall of Famer. I think he's definitely a Hog.
Mm-hmm.
Whether he's not a Hoff remains to be seen. Definitely a Hall of Good. But I think he is. I think ultimately, if you ask me, Fred Warner's going to be in the Hall of Fame.
Okay.
George Kittle. This is where this is where I get my alarm starts going off being a biased Niner fan. I think he is, but I don't know, man. I really don't know. If somebody said, yeah, dude, there's no way he'd have to do X, Y, Z, and PDQ, I'd be like, oh, okay. Has George done enough to be a Hall of Famer? Well, let's take a look. The average Hall of Fame tight end has 8,075 yards. George Kittle has 8,008. The average Hall of Fame tight end has 625 catches. George Kittle has 595. The average Hall of Fame tight end has 59 touchdowns. Kittle has 52. I think he's right on the edge, Jason. And if he could put together one, maybe two more decent to good years, then I think so. I think my other question would be this. Maybe I don't know if he's eligible yet, but if George Kittle's a Hall of Famer, Jimmy Graham's a Hall of Famer.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Jimmy Graham has 124 catches more than Kittle.
Oh, okay.
540 more yards than Kittle, and 37 more touchdowns than Kittle. Jimmy Graham has 89 touchdowns to Kittle's 52. So,
okay.
I don't know, man. It's I don't want to say it's subjective. It's not.
Yeah,
but really
on those stats, like Kittle's gonna pass 2 of the 3 this year, barring a huge injury to him, and then the TDs he might get to, and if I don't know if he's down to his final year, but he might have a few more left in him, so that's something to watch there. The one I didn't have on the list that I completely forgot, it's Mike Evans is now a Niner, but he's a Hall of Famer, right?
Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer. I think he's a Hall of Famer. Not just the cumulative stuff, but also just the streak.
Yeah.
I mean, that many years in a row where you've busted 1,000 yards is pretty stinking ridiculous. I'm kind of obsessed with this Kittle thing, though, dude. It's a really great question. It's so funny because you have this, like, look, if you can't just go by numbers, because now you're getting into like Ozzie Newsome, Kellen Winslow, Mike Ditka. These guys are all in the Hall of Fame. Dave Casper, John Mackey. They're all in the Hall of Fame, but they were standouts at their position in a completely different era. The position of tight end was so, and I'm trying not to forget someone, but I want to say really it kind of started with Shannon Sharp and Tony Gonzalez, Antonio Gates, Jason Witten, that really just turned it into this, like, oh my God, this is a true blue, like, offense. You're not just like the next offensive lineman, more of like a Kyle Juszczyk fullback helper type of thing. Now all of a sudden you're like a legit offensive weapon. Mm-hmm. They really kind of revitalized the position. And then your Wittens, your Kelseys, your Gronks, of course, Ertz, Olsen, Greg Olsen, Jimmy Graham, who we just talked about, Vernon Davis, the former Niner. Like, I think Kittle ultimately gets there. I think what's amazing, though, Jason, is that just to give you an idea, George Kittle has 595 catches Tony Gonzalez has 1,325. Kittle has 8,000 yards almost exactly. Tony Gonzalez has 15,100. Wow. And George Kittle, as I said, has 52 touchdowns. Tony Gonzalez has 111. And by the way, he doesn't hold the all-time record. 116 touchdowns for Antonio Gates, dude. That's insane.
I mean, that's just levels and levels above what Kittle's doing, even though Kittle's been phenomenal.
Kittle's been fantastic. Now, somebody asked a question for the 408. I think it's a great answer. I'm going to be really honest, dude. I don't know how this works, but the question is Kyle Juszczyk a Hall of Fame, a Hall of Famer? And I feel like he's one of the best fullbacks of all time. But I mean, God, how do they even? Don't you have to be like the greatest fullback ever to get in all? I feel like there's not a ton of fullbacks anymore that go into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I was actually going to look. I know. Well, it's listed as running back. There's a couple listed as. That's not even right. That they called him H-back, fullback, and it's like Marcus Allen. I'm like, okay,
yeah,
that's not the same thing.
I'm with you. They're calling like Jim Brown a fullback. They referred to fullbacks differently, though. I don't know that. Gosh,
I don't think he is. It may not be fair, but I don't think he is. It's like, you know, they were the best long snapper, the best holder, the best whatever. It's just I don't know how that he would get there.
Stupid Google. I was like, who's the greatest fullback of all time? And it comes back to me, Cafu in Brazil. No, not soccer, idiot. Yeah, I'm with you, dude. I feel like if there was a Hall of Fame specifically for fullbacks, then yes, he's in the Hall. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer. But yeah, I don't think so.
Man, there's only 9 tight ends in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I don't think so. From the 916, Kittle is probably the best blocking tight end of all time. It's so tough because there's not stats on that. I mean, there probably are, but yeah, I don't know, man. It's a tight end, fullback. So it's also like, dude, is there a long snapper in the Hall of Fame? Probably not, but I feel like long snappers are a lot like arms.
Uh-huh.
Like, I have spent zero time today before right now talking about how much I love having arms. I haven't spent 1 second going, wow, dude, if I did not, and by the way, respect to the armless. I'm not trying to be a wise guy here. I've not spent 1 second going, oh, it's so much easier to pick this glass up and take a drink without having to use my mouth to do it. Like, oh, I have an itch on my back. Thank God for arm. But if I didn't have an arm or arms, it would be the number one thing I would wish for. And my point is this. I think that's long snappers, dude. It's the same type of thing. Like, you don't think about long snappers in the NFL. Nobody talks about them. But, dude, if you have a bad long snapper, holy moly, you're screwed. Like, you have to have a good long snapper.
You know who's in the Hall of Fame as well? Or should be?
Ooh. Oh, boy.
Yeah, JR.
Yeah, all right.
Halfback, fullback, quarterback, baby back ribs.
Baby back.
I want my baby back. Yes, you got to put Kyle in. Juszczyk will make it. He has so many. He's had 8 All-Pro. Some of those things will go into that decision making. And did you talk about Trent Williams? He's going in.
Yeah, he's in.
So he's in.
Good call.
Thank you. That's why I call in. Yeah. So
great call.
And Evans is going in. And yes, Kittle will have a couple. He might even have 3 good. I mean, Iowa. He's going to go another 3 years. Okay. And CMC is going in. So you got Christian McCaffrey going in.
Oh, that's a good call too.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Yeah. And guess what? Brock Purdy's going in eventually. Brock Purdy's going in. The Purdy man's going in. He's going to have 5 phenomenal years from here on out. I'm going to make my call right now. I'm pointing to the uprights. You know who's not going to make it? I was
Draymond Green?
I was on a roll, and I forgot the kicker's name we got rid of last year.
I'm just glad you brought up Trent Williams and the other guy you said was going to be Christian McCaffrey.
I'm just glad you showed up for work today since you haven't been in for 2 weeks. Hey, Jason, I love you. Good job. Bye-bye.
He panicked.
Your face was
he panicked because he couldn't remember Jake Moody.
That's a perfect answer.
Jake, more like Jake Duty.
More like, yeah.
Jake Cooties, because I don't want him around.
Jake Booty.
Jake Tootie, because the facts of life was he couldn't make a kick.
Hey, if you bet on him, and you lost, you're Jake Scrooty.
More like Jake Hootie, because no one wanted to hold his hand.
He's now a critic. I don't know if you know that.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm. He's Jake Foodie.
Oh.
Well, never mind.
More like Jake Judy, because he gerrymandered the field goals.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Jerry Judy?
Yeah. Good thing he had his clothes on, Jake Nudie.
Might be a model.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's a Jake Cutie.
Oh, remember when that linebacker got through and pancaked him because he was more like Jake Rudy, Tootie Fresh and Fruity?
Wow.
You know why his teammates didn't like him? Because they all said that he acted like he was better than them. He was Jake Snooty.
Oh.
Yeah, but remember that time he impersonated being a kicker? He was fake Moody.
Oh, you switched it.
I did.
You remember when he failed the drug test they gave him?
Well, no.
I don't.
Because he was Jake Quaalude.
Wow.
Thank you. Was this in 1981?
What do you want, dude? We're down to the nitty gritty of Moody's.
Oh,
you can always count on him at 8:00 on a Thursday night because he was Jake Rudy Huxtable.
Wow.
Sorry.
Wow.
Did somebody already say Jake Booty?
Yeah.
Very early on.
Very.
Okay. All right. Sorry.
Did anybody say Jake Duty?
You say you're an idiot. Kyle Juszczyk, by the way, made 10 Pro Bowls, dude.
Well, JR said 8, so more. 10.
And I don't know if you guys know this. His wife made Taylor Swift's jacket.
JR's wife made Taylor Swift's jacket?
No, Kyle Juszczyk.
These are nice leather jackets.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you know that. He doesn't like to
Didn't
tell
know that
anybody.
at all. Wow, that's awesome. More like
At LeBron's first game.
More like Kyle's wife is very Juszczykful at designing jackets. No, not doing it. No, thumbs down.
2 of them.
All right. Hey, why don't we go to break?
Okay. What's next?
When we come back, wait, hold on a second. Are we seriously having a 1 minute and 30-second break here?
Yes.
It's like, okay, I know we got to go to break. Was it originally a minute?
We don't actually really. We've got plenty of time.
That's what I'm saying. Like, was it originally a minute, 30 seconds, or after I bitched the last hour, did you go in and shorten it just to have fun?
It's a minute 30. I don't mess with the spots.
Why do we have such a much? Oh God! Why can't the next break be this break?
Well, I'm going to help you out because there's a video that just came out of Nicolas Cage describing the new John Madden movie that he's in, which we talked about earlier this week. That I think we should all take a gander at
when we get back.
When we get back,
can we get? How do you gander it on the radio?
I think you should go over to our YouTube page because we'll be able to see it there.
Hey.
Oh, all right. That and NBA news when we come back in about 4 seconds right here on Sactown Sports.
This is Sactown, baby!
Follow Sactown Sports 1140 on Facebook at facebook.com/Sactown Sports. To keep tabs on the Kings, 49ers, UC Davis, and the entire Sactown Sports lineup all season long. Facebook.com/Sactown Sports. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
This summer, there are 250 reasons to join T-Mobile.
Girls trip? Booked. And switching to T-Mobile helped make it happen.
With Experience Beyond, switch and get $100 back. Plus, $650 in value in built-in plan benefits. That's $750 in your first year, guaranteed.
And honestly, that $100 back, I'm putting it towards the zip line.
Now that's how you do summer.
Exactly. Best switch I ever made.
This is just one reason to join T-Mobile this summer. There are 250 reasons. Find yours.
Savings based on the value of benefits included with Experience Beyond, like entertainment and 1 year of AAA Classic and Dash Pass on us. Benefits may require activation. See plan for details. Get $100 via virtual prepaid MasterCard with eligible port and no cash access and expires in 6 months. Issued by Sunrise Banks, N.A. member FDIC. Allow 8 weeks.
Wands at the ready, baseball fans. It's Harry Potter night with the Sacramento Rivercats on Saturday, August 22nd at Sutter Health Park. Step into a night of magical fun, themed excitement, and Rivercats baseball. Don't miss the magic. Get your tickets now at rivercats.com.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
on Sactown Sports.
Hey, Jason, remember when every other hip hop song in like the 90s and early 2000s would have the thing going on in the background? Like they'd always have the like Nothing But a G thing by Dr. Dre. There was a trend where all of that happened. Oh,
yeah, it's G-Funk.
They all have that. That's the signature, is the wee in the background.
Sort of. Sort of like that synthy sound.
I don't know how I got. I don't know how I got here, but that just rocked something loose in my head, dude. I had a dream last night, Chris, and it sort of involved you. Wait, let me rephrase. I had a dream about you last night, Chris.
Gross.
I was on a plane, and I think it was a connector flight. And who's sitting next to me but Noel Gallagher of Oasis? And so,
man, that divorce is really killing him if he's on that connector.
I guess so. And so I started, like, I know in my dream, dreams you can't remember everything, but I know in the dream, I started asking him why they don't play All Around the World more. And he's like, you know what? Nobody ever asked me about that song. I think that's the greatest song I've ever written. And it's just Liam doesn't like to sing. He was giving me that whole thing, right? It's all, hey, Jude, we should really play it more. And then in the dream, we did a selfie video where he was basically cussing you out and basically doing things that I would want him to say, like, don't ever listen to us again. You're a horrible person. Things like that I would give you. And then I woke up and I realized that I really should probably like Oasis more because they're such a Beatle ripoff. But I think the fact that they don't play that song more, Chris, makes me dislike them. Like, for example, I found out today that our soccer club over in England, they've finalized their walkout music, and their walkout song will be a song called Cigarettes and Alcohol. Of course, without the lyrics. And for a second, I almost tried to step in and suggest something else until I realized that the reason I would be doing it was in some weird way trying to get back at you, which would be a completely inappropriate thing to do over for the soccer club, because what do you have to do with their walkout music? But there you go. Huddersfield Town will be coming out to Oasis next year, Chris. You're welcome.
You should have done Chumbawamba.
I'll get knocked down, but I'll get up again. Yeah, and other songs. Did you know Chumbawamba actually does have kind of a cool library? I found out not that long ago. They're like a protest band.
Oh, yeah. I really like Chumbawamba.
Have you gone down that rabbit hole before?
Yes, I have. I think we've talked about it before.
Oh, have we? Because they're more than just that one. Like, I've listened to some like Chumbawamba live just because I thought it was a joke. And I was like, wait, really? What? Oh.
They sing about doing things to people that I would like to do.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Describe it.
Pretty much, I figured out. I think that song by Chumbawamba that everybody knows. I think that might be their objectively worst song.
No.
Yeah.
Lyrically, I drink a whiskey drink. He drinks a vodka drink. He drinks a cider drink. He drinks a whiskey drink. He drinks songs that remind him of the good times. Songs that remind him of the bad times. Oh, Danny boy, something, something.
Danny
Danny boy. And then it's not. What does he say? Night Ranger. I don't think that's what he says. What it sounds like to me. Chris, you wanted us to listen to some wrestlers say something?
No.
I wanted you guys to watch Nicolas Cage talking about the new John Madden movie.
That's what I meant. Please, by all means, I would like to see this too. I'm looking forward to watching this. Roll tape. Wow.
So hopefully you guys were able to see it on the stream. One of the things I'm most excited for is you could tell that Christian Bale is totally immersed as Al Davis and sounds like him and looks exactly like him. And Nicolas Cage as John Madden sounds like Nicolas Cage and just has a makeup on.
But his facial, I was really struck at how different Nicolas Cage looked. Like he looked a lot more like John Madden than he did Nicolas Cage. And I was going to come out of that and I was going to be like, wow, could Nicolas Cage win, by the way, his second Oscar for a portrayal of John Madden? And then I saw it was coming straight to Prime Video. I was like, all right, maybe not. Why wouldn't that be in the theaters?
You think it would do well?
Probably not. But do you have to basically be a superhero or a freaking like an old novel or poem to be like? Can we have some? Can we? You know what, Jason? I got a problem I'm going to explain the problem for the last minute here. I watched The Rainmaker last night.
You did?
And
first I've heard of it.
Yeah, I said it earlier, but here's my point. That was a good, solid movie with a very specific look to it. A look that I feel like a lot of movies of those eras have the same, very similar look, feel, and soundtrack. Whether it's that, another Grissom novel turned into a movie, The Firm, Big, Few Good Men,
Major Pain.
There's a whole segment of movie. They had that score, the acting, just the look of the movie. You can tell. And I have seen almost every single Marvel movie, all the Avengers movies, Star Wars, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings. Like, I'm not the guy that's going to poo-poo fantasy movies or superhero movies. I love them. But are we just done with movies like that? Like, are we done with Rainmakers and The Firm and Clear and Present Danger and The Fugitive and Big and When Harry Met Sally? Or is that like just
larger than life?
So that's my question, though. But for real, like, are we done with them, or are they making them and we're the old people saying, where is Jimmy Cagney?
No, I think you're getting them. But you're getting them on Prime Video, Netflix, Paramount Plus, Peacock. You're not getting them in the theater.
And there's been that revival of television too. I think whether it's the regular like sitcoms or shows that are 22 episodes, or like the TV shows that it's a one season of 8 episodes that are on streaming service. I just think there's different ways now that people are doing this.
No, I think you're both right.
It feels like in theaters, to get a movie in theaters, it either has to have a $300 million budget with the idea of making $2 billion, or a 125,000 indie movie like Obsession that you're hoping that will make $500 million.
And not much in between.
Yeah.
I appreciated The Odyssey, and I haven't seen it yet, but I will see it, but I already have love for it in the sense that I love movies that get people to go to the movie theater. Very kind of as cousin to, I love books that get people to read, since those are just
I know you like Harry Potter.
Seemingly two dying things. And And yes, I realize that seeing the Odyssey or Doctor Doom in the theater is far more necessary. I don't need to see the Rainmaker in the theater, but I also don't know. I guess that's it. Where is the theater just really for special effects and light shows and whatever? And what was that one everybody used to dress up on Saturday nights to go watch? The Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh,
yeah. Is there a modern day version of that, by the way? Do we have a modern day Rocky Horror Picture Show?
The Room.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you being serious?
Yeah. People go and take their spoons and throw the spoons at the screen when the picture of the spoon comes up.
I have
Jason,
no
do you have any idea?
No, nothing of what he just said.
No idea.
But Rocky Horror Picture Film, because
I don't know what that is. I know what Rocky Horror Picture Show is, and I saw it once. But I'm saying people would like go out on Saturday nights and dress up as their favorite character and hang out at Crestview Lanes. Like The Room. Do people dress? Are there theaters that show that? Still.
Yeah, it'll come out every few months for a special showing. Tommy
The
Wiseau
Room
is always touring.
Who?
Tommy Wiseau.
Lizzo.
Yeah, Lizzo.
Huh. The Room. Well, I'll spend, you know what? Like many of you, I'll spend the break looking it up. When we come back, as we inch towards the final hour of the program, let's get to what's hot, what's not. Jason's got a 3-game streak. We'll see if he can build it to 4. We'll see if Chris and Kevin McGonigal can get him off the schneid before we get to baseball talk, what's on deck, and the rest of the program. Coming up, right after this.
Take Sactown Sports with you everywhere you go with the Sactown Sports app. The most in-depth coverage of the Kings and 49ers. A library of written and video content. And all your favorite personalities all in one place. Download the Sactown Sports app today and get in on the action. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
Meet Lee Platts, a renter whose possessions fill not only her apartment, but also the darkest corners of a mini storage unit. A land of both truth and fiction. Truth, everything inside is protected by Progressive. Fiction, one day Lee will fit into her clothes from senior year of high school. Renters, discover coverage for what you love and what you can't get rid of in Progressive's Protection Zone. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer at a beverage manufacturing plant, he starts his day knowing every line is ready to run because Grainger delivers the industrial-grade products he needs to keep mixers, conveyors, and packaging equipment moving. With Grainger's vast selection of bearings, belts, and motors, he keeps operations running smoothly, so nothing grinds to a halt. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
The IRS finally caught up with Louie.
I hadn't paid my taxes in 8 years. I owed the IRS a lot of money.
Louie was in deep trouble.
We're going to take your house, put a lien on your bank account, garnish your pay. They don't care. They're going to take your paycheck.
Louie found out about Optima Tax Relief, the leading tax resolution firm. A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, they've resolved over $3 billion for their clients.
Optima Tax, they help me. They calm me down. They make me feel comfortable, and I trust them.
Louie has a lot to be thankful for.
I don't owe the IRS anymore, and I'm able to live a comfortable life, a lot better life. It was because of Optima Tax.
For tax help you can trust, call Optima now for a free consultation. Take it from Louie.
If you owe the IRS, don't go it alone. Give Optima Tax a call. They can help you.
Call 800-375-2322. 800-375-2322. 800-375-2322.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Want the best movie experience in town? Join Sactown Sports IMAX Pass by visiting SactownSports.com. Sign up today. You can win tickets to see this week's films at the Esquire IMAX Theater.
The biggest concerts and events are on the Sactown Sports live events calendar. August 21st, party with the B-52s and Men Without Hats at Thunder Valley Casino Resort. Ty Myers takes over the Lake Tahoe Amphitheater as he serves Republic August 22nd. George Thorogood rocks Thunder Valley August 24th. September starts with Thunder Showdown 5 Pro Boxing September 5th. Zach topped headlines 2 nights at the Lake Tahoe Amphitheater September 11th and 12th. Five Finger Death, Punch Rocks, Toyota Amphitheater September 14th. Earth, Wind & Fire, Light Up Hard Rock Live Sacramento September 15th and 16th. And Riley Green hits Toyota Amphitheater September 19th. Then check out California Overland Adventure and Power Sports Show September 26th and 27th at the Sonoma County Event Center. October brings Leonard Skinner October 2nd at Ironstone Amphitheater. And Thomas Rhett October 3rd at Golden One Center. Find every show and every ticket now on the Sactown Sports Live Events calendar at SactownSports.com.
Someone had a birthday.
Yep, 50. Can't believe it.
50 years of wisdom.
Great segue. We have a health reminder from the CDC.
Pneumococcal vaccination is recommended for adults 50 or older. Says here, we're over 6 times more likely to be hospitalized with pneumococcal pneumonia than adults under 50.
I don't love those odds.
Same. Look what I found. Pfizer's Prevnar 20 is proven to help protect adults against pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease in just 1 dose. And millions have already gotten it.
Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you have a severe allergy to its ingredients. A weakened immune system may lower your response. Common side effects include injection site pain and swelling, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138. Visit Prevnar20.com or talk to your doctor or pharmacist.
I'm on Prevnar20.com now, scheduling my appointment.
Good idea. And happy 50th.
What's hot?
Yeah, hot. Real hot.
And what's not?
It's not good. Brought to you by American Energy Heating and Air, Sacramento's complete heating and cooling company, and second opinion partner.
Somebody ask me who, somebody ask me who, somebody ask me, somebody ask me who's hot. Who's hot?
You're asking me?
I'm asking you.
Yeah. Well, that would be Pete Crow Armstrong for the Cubs.
Pete Crow Armstrong. He plays for the Cubs.
Yesterday, he had 3 hits, 2 home runs, and a double. That is, and this thing just reset, so I am trying to go and find it.
Okay.
That was his 7th career 10 total bases or more game. He ties with Hal Trosky for the most games with 10 or more total bases at age 24 or younger in the modern era.
Hal Trosky?
Oh, Hal Trosky.
Wow.
Remember Hal Trosky?
Sure do.
He's of the Cumberland Troskys.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Well, good for you, Pete Crow Armstrong. He was struggling for a minute, and that might be done. Who's not then?
New York, LA, and Chicago.
They're not hot. Why?
Teams, when they face the Boston Red Sox, the Red Sox have not lost a game to a New York, LA, or Chicago team in the last 18 games.
Interesting. Well.
And I'm sorry, Dave, that also includes your Dodgers.
Dave loves LA. Dave loves it.
No, I don't. I have to go there in a couple weeks, by the way. Hate it.
Have to?
Dave loves LA. Dave loves it.
Well, I don't have to, but I got to drop off the kid.
Daddy, can't you just send Jeeves to drop me off?
Maybe that's a brother-sister trip. Mason drives down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Why?
No.
Leash doesn't go that far?
It's not a terrible idea if we all go. Maybe Mason will do some of the legs. But then again, Avery's got so much crap, I don't think there's room for 3 of us. There's barely room for 2 of us. And then
that's why you sent her first class that one time?
No, I sent her first class, stupid, because it was $25 more and she could check a bag. Knock it off with your baiting.
You ought to know you're a master.
Yeah. Forbes magazine came out with their top 30 rock bands of all time. Your top 10 are as follows: AC/DC, Metallica, at 8, the Eagles, number 7, Van Halen, number 6, the Rolling Stones, number 5, Jimi Hendrix, The Experience, that is, Number 4, Pink Floyd. Number 3, Queen. Number 2, The Beatles. And number 1, Led Zeppelin. Interesting. Oasis came in at number 27. I mean,
good list.
good.
Great list. Yeah.
Great list. I don't know that I'm necessarily okay with the order. Any list that doesn't have the Beatles at number 1, I automatically question. And I'm not a Rolling Stones guy, but I've rarely seen them as far down as 6. So
I would have Pink Floyd lower.
A lot of people are hit or miss. I love Pink Floyd.
I like them too. I just wouldn't have them 4.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't know.
What was the publication?
Forbes.
Oh,
Forbes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, should Jimi Hendrix be like? He's an incredible musician.
Yeah, I think I know where you're going. Like, I have zero bad to say about Jimi Hendrix, and he may be the greatest guitarist of all time, but I just don't know that the catalog is big enough.
Especially compared to when you're talking about the Stones, Van Halen, Eagles, Led Zeppelin, the Beatles, Metallica, they just have.
I agree.
Hit after hit after smash hits.
Like, a lot of people are going to get pissed at this, but I'd be more inclined to put like Aerosmith on there than I would Jimi Hendrix, the band. And I know that'll piss people off. I'm not saying Aerosmith's better.
Correct.
Well, I guess I kind of am, but they're they got more to work with. The thing with Led Zeppelin, man, is they just didn't miss. Like, you can put on any Led Zeppelin album and look, they may not be the best band of all time, but it's tough to find. I don't know, there are too many bad Led Zeppelin songs, and really the bad Led Zeppelin song that everybody says is bad is Stairway to Heaven. But a lot of that's just because I think people are tired forever of hearing it said that it's one of the greatest rock songs of all time. So, from the 916, did you hear about the brothers that homered in the same inning, but they were on different teams? One was in the majors, one was in the minors. No.
Yeah, it was the Yankee player, his brother.
Who, the Yankee player that debuted?
Yeah.
Wow.
George Lombard Jr.
And his brother?
His brother hit a home run too?
I thought so.
In the minors?
I mean, what kind of exit velocity did they have?
What is it going to be like within like a tenth of each other? Or are they going to have the same degree of? What are you going to say next? They both played the same team, the team, and then their minor league team.
Yeah, I think you're guessing right on these.
Are you going to say that like the parents were going to go to like the younger brother's debut, but then switch because the other older brother was making a major league debut?
Oh, so what? So like they went to the Bronx. Yeah, they go to the Bronx instead of Florida to watch the other brother, and he hits home run. Then what? Next thing you know, what? The manager's going to come out and like smile and wave at him.
Yeah. Okay. See, this is too far now.
What kind of a movie what kind of fake movie crap are you talking about?
Is Nick Cage in it?
Right?
That's hot praise.
Also, shout out to anyone that didn't hear last night's show that completely missed that whole bit. Sorry, just trust that we're having
last night's.
Yeah.
Another crazy one of my fun things too, like my fun sports trivia is.
What's that?
Did you know that LeBron James's first game was at Arca Arena in Sacramento?
That place doesn't
Not
exist.
a lot of people know that.
But it's got to be true, and that's not true.
No, it is. It was his first game, his first official NBA game.
Chris, I've worked for the team for a long time.
Which is surprising that you wouldn't know.
If you want to put that out there, if you're comfortable saying that kind of stuff.
Martin Ramirez-Qfsky says George was above 100 and his younger brother was below 100 in exit velocity. Come on. What, like 99.9 to 100.1? Come on. Also, everyone in the chat's talking about Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man movie. Can I say real quick about the Spider-Man movie? Can you guys make your minds up, please? Because I don't know which Spider-Man is which. I was looking through that just last night. It's like there's Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3, Spider-Man Far From Home, Back Home, First Day Home, Home from School. I don't know which are which. Can you label them clear? Which one has Andrew Garfield? You can't tell because
Amazing
he's got a
Spider-Man
mask on.
So is it truly like the meme where Spider-Man's pointing at Spider-Man?
That was just in the last one, not the one playing currently, but the one.
Yeah, but who's who?
Which is the one? Which
I'm
is the one
Spider-Man.
with the kid?
No, I'm
Who's
Spider-Man.
the one? Where's the one with Frodo? Who plays Spider-Man? Kid from Lord of the Rings, and then you got Tom Holland.
What
Spider-Man.
one is that?
You got the one Spider-Man with the dude from Facebook, and then you have the one Spider-Man with Frodo, and then you have the one Spider-Man. The guy who played Frodo in Lord of the Rings.
Sean Astin. Rudy did not play Spider-Man.
No, that's not Frodo. That's Samwise, idiot.
Oh, he was in Goonies.
Oh, no. Elijah Wood was not Spider-Man.
He was the guy before Facebook.
Wow, you're so off. Like, not even close.
Oh, hold on.
Are you thinking of the guy from Pleasantville?
Hold on. Who played?
Tobey Maguire?
You think of the guy from The Great Gatsby?
Andrew Garfield?
No, Andrew Garfield's from Facebook. And then, that's not Frodo. Tobey Maguire's, Elijah Wood. Sorry. Probably a lot of people have made that mistake.
Yeah,
Tobey
make up
Maguire.
your mind, Spider-Man.
Elijah Wood has become a big-time horror producer.
You said you said horror?
Horror.
Oh, okay.
Horror.
I think I do better with that word.
Rural juror.
Rural juror.
We'll take a break. Final hour of the program coming up next. We'll go around the diamond. The Dodgers are struggling. Woof.
Oh, no, Dave, your team.
I know. Aaron Judge reevaluated what happened, and what did the A's and Giants do yesterday? We'll see if you can guess. They did the same thing. Baseball next.
This is Sactown, baby! Follow Sactown Sports 1140 on Facebook at facebook.com/SactownSports. To keep tabs on the Kings, 49ers, UC Davis, and the entire Sactown Sports lineup all season long. Facebook.com/SactownSports. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer at a beverage manufacturing plant, he starts his day knowing every line is ready to run because Grainger delivers the industrial-grade products he needs to keep mixers, conveyors, and packaging equipment moving. With Grainger's vast selection of bearings, belts, and motors, he keeps operations running smoothly, so nothing grinds to a halt. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
My car is making this noise. Sometimes it's like doot doot, and sometimes it's like grrr.
Do you have a dash light on?
Oh yeah.
And we don't have to listen for clues. With the free Fix Finder service, we can read a check engine, ABS, or maintenance light to find the likely fix and even recommend a local shop if you need one.
So you don't need to hear the grrr.
Not with Fix Finder. Free at every AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
This summer, there are 250 reasons to join T-Mobile.
Girls trip? Booked. And switching to T-Mobile helped make it happen.
With Experience Beyond, switch and get $100 back. Plus, $650 in value in built-in plan benefits. That's $750 in your first year, guaranteed.
And honestly, that $100 back, I'm putting it towards the zip line.
Now that's how you do summer.
Exactly. Best switch I ever made.
This is just one reason to join T-Mobile this summer. There are 250 reasons. Find yours.
Savings based on the value of benefits included with Experience Beyond, like entertainment and 1 year of AAA Classic and Dash Pass on us. Benefits may require activation. See plan for details. Get $100 via virtual prepaid MasterCard with eligible ported, no cash access, and expires in 6 months. Issued by Sunrise Banks and a member FDIC. Allow 8 weeks.
KHTK HD1 Sacramento. KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
Sactown Sports 1140. Your local sports leader. The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sactown Sports.
All right, as we start our final hour here of the show for today, I do want to remind you at the end of this hour, Matt and Kayla will stop by. We'll have crosstalk. We'll have celebrity birthdays. We still have what's on deck. But before we get to any of that, we do want to have you have a chance to win. And all you have to do is call in right now to 916-339-1140, 916-339-1140, 1-800-920-1140. You can be a winner of a pair of tickets to see the A's take on the Rays at Sutter Health Park. Next week, first pitch will be at 6:40. Check out baseball. It's A's and Rays. Dave, what caller number should we have for this contest?
Oh, let's go caller number Fox Force 5 in honor of Duren Fox, Chris's guy.
Yeah, number 5. Be that fifth caller right now, 916-339-1140 or 1-800-920-1140. And you will win a pair of tickets to see the A's and the Rays next week.
Fragile ego.
Oh, wow.
Fragile body. Weak mind, weak spirit.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Our guy, miserable Niner fan that wants to come in and spend the hour with us.
Uh-huh.
See, this is the type of stuff that would be embarrassing for us. He says, guys, you better Google it because it was LeBron James's first official NBA basketball game. It was in October because I have a pair of sneakers in my collection that he wore for that game. And that's what they're named after. He wore the black and white Nike Zoom Generations, and I have them. See, the problem is you say that with such confidence. You got hoodwinked, dude. Do you honestly think between myself and Jason alone, we have what? At least 50 years of experience in this town covering the Kings? More even.
I mean, how many reporters would talk to LeBron James about that?
Thank you. Thank you. You think we wouldn't know if LeBron James played his first NBA game in Sacramento? Come on. I think you know what I think it was, Jason? I think a lot of people saw the Nike commercial that Grant and Jerry did, and they just assumed that was actually his first game.
Well, they're very good at that. I mean, that did feel real.
What is that called? The butterfly effect or the Mandela effect or something where you think it happened and it didn't. So also, before we get started in this final hour, I'd like to have an open conversation real quick. Not so much a conversation, but more of a family talks to family, and we're always truthful with each other, and it's all out of love. I'd like to send a shout out to All Out of Love. I'm so lost without you. When I need you, darling, if you want me to be. Now you got me on the run. Closer to you, be closer. I can't do Freedom Rock, man. We got to talk. Here's my thing. Richie, stick to the OG Sactown, baby.
Oh, we had a knockoff.
We have a knockoff. We have a great value. This is Sactown, baby. I think it's just this is Sactown. I don't know, Chris, if it's easy to call up or not. If it's not, don't worry about it. But we had this is Sactown, baby. That's great. Honestly, nominated for an Emmy, I hear.
Yeah, it should be.
Or a Grammy.
And a Tony.
Yeah, and a Tony. And Anthony, actually, is what they're called in the radio. But this knockoff, every time I hear it, it just kind of makes me angry because I'm not hearing the good one. Like, I would eat a Hydrox cookie. but not if there's a sleeve of Oreos right next to it. I would play with a GoBot. Not if there's a Transformer right there. And I think that's what we're doing here.
Yeah, you don't mess with the original.
Don't. It's the generic version. And speaking of, lastly, remember when generic stuff used to be in a big yellow thing with black lettering?
What?
Huh?
Okay. No. This one I'm right on, and Jason, you'll get it. Chris, I could partially forgive you. When there was actually generic food in the aisles and the generic packaging was almost always like, okay, if it was like generic flour, it would be in a yellow box, and then in black letters, it would just say flour on it. It was like legitimate. And now like all the generic, there's no more generic food anymore. Now it's all like great value or whatever the generic brand is.
That wasn't specific to your store that you went to?
No, man. It was probably not. It was... Okay, this can't be a thing that only I'm remembering. Old school generic box.
Hello.
All right, let me Google image this stuff. Yeah, dude, I'm looking at it right now. It is old school. Okay, I'm looking at a yellow can, and in black lettering, it says pork and beans, orange flavored drink, fruit mix, kidney beans, 1-ply toilet paper, sweet peas. If you look up old school generic box, I mean, I'm not saying it's what
I did.
I'm not. Did the company computer just shut down? I'm not saying it's always yellow with black lettering, although normally it was. I mean, you'd see some with like
beer.
White and black. Yeah, exactly. Dude, there was legitimately what? Like I'm gonna Google it. I think if you Googled old school generic, there we go, dude. I'm looking at it right now. White can, black lettering, beer.
Yeah.
And then there's one that says light beer.
I don't remember this.
Wow, dude. I know it's not. I know it's not me.
Grape drink mix. Vanilla
Yeah.
ice cream.
Yes.
Aluminum foil. Applesauce.
Yes.
Okay, well, I don't remember it. I'm sure others do, but I don't.
Wow, imagine growing up in a family that never, I mean.
It's
I knew
privilege,
you grew
Dave.
Up, I knew you grew up wealthy, but.
Oh, man.
Never,
Sitting on
never
stacks of cash.
Apparently, never having to know that. Yeah, man. Here, Kenneth in the chat says it was a white can with black letters that said beer. Yeah. Now they don't do that. Now there's no, I don't think there's generic anything anymore.
My cousins used to love coming to spend the night at my house because we had name brand cereal, and they had the dog food size bag of generic cereal.
They still actually have those, dude. They still actually have those. And I've gotten them before, and I don't know why I don't get them. But yeah, you'll get like a legit dog food bag of like chocolate O's. From our same guy. I'm just going to let this go, but he's
we can't use letters, so we're going to have to call them chocolate zeros.
honey O's. O''Z. Our guy who still thinks LeBron James played his first game, he says it was played October 29th, 2003 in Sacramento, California. Google. You're going to just believe everything you see on Google,
Okay.
dude. Jeez. Okay.
Just like this food stuff you're talking about.
See, like, I thought that this was like a good piece of trivia, and then you guys are like, no, that never happened. Like, so I think he's fooled like me.
I think, yeah, because it was the commercial. I'm telling you, I nailed it. People think
That's
that
why.
commercial was, that was his real game.
Like,
It
they didn't
wasn't.
pause the game for LeBron James. Like, that makes
Yeah.
sense now.
Yeah, exactly. All right, baseball. Cubs sweep the Dodgers, Jason. LA's lost 6 in a row. Oh, my goodness.
Are your Dodgers in trouble?
You know what? I actually support that. Ha, ha, ha. It was great. They are not.
Diamondbacks are only 8 back.
Let's see. MLB. I wonder what the World Series odds have changed in the last. In those. I wonder if they have changed at all.
They haven't won since they broke baseball.
The LA Dodgers are plus 160 to win the World Series as of right now. That means if you put $100 on the Dodgers, you would get back 160 if they won. The second favorite is the New York Yankees at plus 650. I mean, that's like a large difference, dude. That is a large difference. By the way, Giants chilling at plus 50,000.
Oh, so all you have to do is put 100 on them?
If you put $100 on the Nationals, Rockies, Giants, Mets, A's, Royals, or Angels to win the World Series, you would win $50,000, Jason.
Yeah, you're just burning that 100.
I think you'd have a better chance at investing in Live Golf.
Who's the best value? What are the Brewers?
Oh, let's see, best value. The great value.
Yeah.
The Brewers. There's really honestly a big four.
Okay.
There's the Dodgers at plus 160, the Yankees at plus 650, the Braves at plus 900, the Brewers at plus 950. The next team, the Rays at plus 1,300. If I'm being honest,
They
if
have
you're
the
asking
best
me,
record in the American League.
I would say the Rays are probably the best value, followed by the Cubs, also at plus 1,300.
Okay, what are the Padres?
The Padres are plus 7,500. The Blue Jays, see, this is the thing. I don't even know where the hell they are.
They're last.
Are they? Well, then that's probably why they're plus 11,000. Why were they so good last year and they suck this year? Injuries?
It's that Blue Jay. It's that bird. What's wrong with your bird?
What's wrong with your bird? I mean, you look at the standings right now, and let's just make this overall. The Brewers have the best record in the league by a full 2 games over the Braves. Then followed by the Dodgers, Rays, Cubs, and your Yankees, the 62-51 Red Sox, Jason. They've won 9 of it's beyond 9 of their last 10. The Red Sox is on fire right now, dude, and they don't seem to be, well, let's just put it this way, dude. Since the All-Star break, they are, let me see here, 16 and they're 16-3.
Huh?
Huh? Yeah.
You know the last team to beat them?
Who?
Huh?
Oh, the Yankees?
Huh? No.
The Giants?
Nope.
Dodgers?
They're in our fine city. The A's.
The A's.
It's the last team to beat them.
Can't say that about LA because they keep losing to the Red Sox.
Yeah.
20. Hold on, I'm doing some math here. 29.
Would the A's be better if they were the Green Sox?
Yes. How about this, Jason? Since June 26th, the Boston Red Sox are 29-5.
Wow.
At what point do you go, okay, as of right now, well, I mean, the Red Sox are plus 13. I mean, I'm thinking the Rays and the Red Sox would be the best value, I guess. But the Dodgers are going to win. I have no doubt. We fall for this all the stinking time, man, with dynastic teams. We did the same thing. Well, the Dodgers are limping into the playoffs. As a matter of fact, the Dodgers did not have the best record in the league last year, I believe.
They were limping into the playoffs.
They limped to the playoffs. Oh, the Dodgers going to be in trouble. Look out. Uh-oh. And then everyone's like, well, let's see. Yeah, the Dodgers won the West by 3 games. The Dodgers had the worst record of all the National League division winners last year. The Dodgers had the 5th best record in the major leagues last year. And then they shockingly won the whole thing. As a matter of fact, the top 6 teams by record last year finished on a combined 22-game winning streak.
What the thing I'm looking at that's crazy with the Red Sox is they have the best record on the road. And they've got a losing record at home.
That's so weird, dude.
They're 27-29 at home.
Well, they have a monster there.
Yeah, it is kind of scary, not going to lie. Wow. That is kind of, God, they're on a 7-game winning streak. It's like they're on a 7-game winning streak every other week. They're 35-22 to your point, Chris, on the road. What the heck, man? Like, is Fenway Park? Apparently that's the friendly confines for other teams. Our guy, miserable Niner fan, still. You'll Google that, but not the LeBron thing. You said I'm wrong to the world on air because you got to be right. You do it for a living on radio. LLL. I did. You're wrong. I'll let it go, but here's LeBron's stats for the games. Dude, they're not going to put up stats for a commercial. You're being taken. Tell you what.
25 points and 9 assists against Doug Christie in the early 2000s.
No chance.
You're just making stuff up.
Good luck. Tell you what, dude. Why don't you call in at 1-800-920-1140 and make your case? We'll give you the airtime, I promise. What else do we have with baseball, Jason Ross? Aaron Judge, he was reevaluated.
Hey, nice cleats.
They said he's still tall.
Yeah. He's coming back, baby. He's going to get light work going now.
It says he's going to come back. Let me ask you this. If Aaron Judge comes back, that's got to help the Yankees.
That's a really strong opinion.
Thank you.
I hope so. I miss him, Dave. I miss him. He is someone that I watch all of his at-bats. When he's coming up, I stop what I'm doing and I watch.
He's a life stopper?
Yep, he's a life stopper. It's like, hey, shh, Judgy's up. Got to watch him.
Let me ask you a question. You said you stop when he comes to bat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you rise?
No, I collaborate and listen.
That's why they call Aaron Judge Dr. Kevorkian.
Why is that?
Because when he comes around, life stops.
Your thoughts, Dave?
Chris just rolls around with these show grenades.
Yeah.
It just drops them with no regard. We're on a good run. We got a good LeBron James thing going. We're talking about Aaron Judge.
Dr. Jack humor.
You know what's really sucks, dude, is my pediatrician was Dr. Jack.
Oh.
That's what we called him, Dr. Jack Keating.
And if your dad wasn't a lawyer and was a doctor,
he'd have been Dr. Jack.
Yeah.
Would he have good bedside manner?
No, you know what he would have said? Get that ready. He'd been like, hey, Dr. Jack, I feel like I might have pneumonia. When you listen to my chest, what was your diagnosis? Nasty wheeze. Oh, I have a nasty wheeze? Oh, maybe I should get some medicine.
Maybe I should ask Jeeves.
Maybe I should.
Ask Jeeves.
Nasty wheeze. Okay, that's what I'm hearing now.
What do I put on my sandwich? Cheese.
Nasty wheeze. Okay, now that's what I'm also hearing, dude. I might go get a sandwich tonight for dinner.
Nice.
I have not been very New York-y in my food this week. I need to get a slice or a.
Oh, you're gonna go back to pizza, huh?
No, yeah, it's a great point, dude. No, thank you. I cannot wait to weigh myself when I get home, and I promise you, I have lost weight.
Oh man.
What, Chris? Okay, hold on. Before you say it, when Chris goes, "Aw, man," and starts chuckling, 94% of the time it means he's about to say something so horrible that he's actually trying to self-censor himself.
Because when you're a larger person like you and I, it's that bad thinking of after you get, when you're in the middle and after you had a stomach bug, you're like, at least I probably shed a few pounds after that.
Isn't that right? Like, that really is.
Would it be the worst thing if it lasted one more day?
I don't want to be that, oh, you got pneumonia? Well, it sucks, but hey, I'm on the pneumonia diet, lost 22 pounds. It's not good weight to lose, dude, and it's probably all muscle and brain. Hey.
I got more.
I closed my belt loop, one loop tighter.
haters.
I did have a fat moment because my son yesterday had to wear dress up clothes because he was with a bunch of important people over there, and I had loaned him my belt. And so he FaceTimed me. He's like, "Does this look okay?" And I noticed that like his pants were really puffy at the top, and I was like, "Dude, show me, get closer." And I was like, "Bro, why are your pants sagging? Freaking tighten your belt." And he's like, "I've tightened it all the way." I can't. I'm like, "Are you serious?" He goes, "Yeah, I'm at the last hole in the loop. I can't tighten it anymore. This is as tight as it'll go."
It went around twice.
Right, that's what I'm thinking. And so like I'm thinking like, dude, do I have my kid like poke an extra hole in the belt? I don't know what to do. It's because his fat ass dad's belt is too big for him. He's in the last little hole of the loop, and it's still falling off of him. So I told him to gain some weight.
Perfect. Go eat something.
As we get closer to the bottom of the hour here, from our guy, these guys really staying on the LeBron thing, man. They've really got him. So Google and game stats that you could Google as game stats for that game are wrong. Yes.
He's got one of those bad computers.
Maybe what he's doing is maybe he got to a site where he saw a future game from LeBron James in Sacramento, and they put it on the date of the commercial.
Yeah, it's probably his first game as a Sixer in Sacramento.
That might be what it was, or maybe another. You're absolutely right, because we were there.
Yeah,
we were there, Jason Rose.
Oh, he can't call. He's on the clock.
He can't call. He's on the clock.
Mm-hmm.
Where's he on the clock at? The toilet store?
He's texting a lot. But you can't prove that.
Yeah, you can't call us, but he can constantly text us throughout the show.
Hinky.
I can't call because I'm on the clock, but I could tell you so-called made-up numbers are on ESPN2 for that game, but I'm wrong, right? There's a little bit of deciphering I need to do on that. Let me just say this. I'm at the point, Chris, can I get a ruling?
I'll allow it.
I'm at the point in this bit where I'm beginning to want to back off because it's like when you're waiting for the ref to step in to call the fight.
Yeah, call it already.
And then it's not happening. And then as the boxer, you kind of want to just like it. It seems a little, I'm starting to get a tad uncomfortable as to who I'm dealing with.
See, this is a problem with the text line.
Yeah.
Because there's not like a bunch of people there to say like, hey, man.
Exactly. Like this guy's convinced LeBron James' first game was in Sacramento.
Hey, man, maybe like just come down a bit.
Is that what you would say?
Hey, man. Come on, man.
Hey, man.
Have a glass of water.
Maybe two.
Take your 10-minute break. Have a glass of water.
Nick says, Dave, you're incorrect. The 160 actually means you'll get back 260. Yeah, but it's your original 100, right? Plus the 160. It's not.
Yeah, do you count that when you say, hey, I won 260? It's like, well, I won 160. I put in 100. I got 260 back, but yeah.
Exactly. You gave them 100. They gave you back 260. You got 160.
And if you were to lose, you say, I lost 100.
Yeah. Come on, man. Come on now. All right, now this guy's giving Paige's numbers. All right, we got to move on. We'll take a quick break. When we come back,
I'll take care of it.
No. Well, all right. Look, bottom line is this, man. Some people you just can't reach, and that's the way they want it. And they get it. We don't like it any more than you. What's on deck? Hall of Fame game. So much more. And then we'll get to Crosstalk with Matt and Kayla right after this.
Like and subscribe to the Sactown Sports 1140 YouTube channel at Sactown Sports 1140 to get the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross, Matt and Kayla, and the Drive Guys with Kevin Gleason and Alan Stiles on demand and at your fingertips. Get your fix of the Sacramento Kings, 49ers, Giants, Athletics, NFL, NBA, and the latest in sports and entertainment all in one place at Sactown Sports 1140 on YouTube. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
Capital Casino is conveniently located in downtown, 411 16th Street, and has been a part of the greater Sacramento area for over 20 years. They offer the best variety of games in the region in a safe and friendly environment, and there's plenty of parking, all well lit and monitored by security. Come have a great meal at the cafe and restaurant inside. Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action, but please always remember to gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hi, I'm Justin Gingery from the law firm of Gingery, Hammer, and Associates. When you have been injured by the fault of another, you will want advice you can trust. If you know an attorney you can trust, I hope you call that person. But if you don't, please call me. I promise I will be the attorney you can trust. Along with my partner and associates, I have been helping accident survivors recover for their injuries for over 25 years. And we can help you. There's no charge for calling, so please call us today.
When you get an injury, just call Gingery.
Hi, I'm Congressman Kevin Kiley. The most important part of my job is helping the people I represent. That's why I was so honored to receive the National Award for Best Constituent Service. Here's just one of the thousands of people our office has helped.
My name's Dave. I'm a former United States Marine, Vietnam veteran. Because of the fire at the National Archive, my father, along with many other veterans, military records were destroyed. Through the efforts of the Congressman's office, I received very quickly a bronze medallion to affix to my father's grave marker. Thank you, Congressman Kevin Kiley.
As the only independent in the House of Representatives, I always put constituent service first and never ask if someone's a Democrat, Republican, or something else. If you can't get an answer from a federal agency, or if you feel you've been treated unfairly, we are here to help. This is Congressman Kevin Kiley. Visit kiley.house.gov and I'll do everything I can to help you. Paid for by official funds authorized by the House of Representatives.
Here's the deal. The government is over $38 trillion in debt, which means the IRS isn't slowing down. And the tax code is complex and unforgiving. So it's not surprising if you're one of the millions of Americans that owe back taxes to the IRS. Unfortunately, they're the world's most powerful collection agency, with the ability to garnish your wages, seize your bank accounts, and even take your home or business. But don't be stressed or worried any longer. We're Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm. We have resolved over $3 billion in tax debt for our clients. Our award-winning professionals deal with the IRS every single day, protecting our clients and preparing them for the best possible resolution. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, give Optima a call today.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Catch the future of San Francisco Giants baseball right here in Sacramento with the Sacramento River Cats at Sutter Health Park. See tomorrow's stars take the field today and be part of the big league journey. Get your River Cats baseball tickets now at rivercats.com.
Looking for a special place to call home in the Sacramento area? There's a well-kept secret you may not have heard of. Rancho Murrieta. Pristine rolling hills, 5 lakes, and a river for fishing, trails for hiking and mountain biking, and award-winning wineries just up the road. Plus 2 championship 18-hole courses. Don't miss the Gold Rush Classic on August 6th and 7th, and play golf with legends like Rick Barry, Tim Brown, Marshall Faulk, and Sterling Sharp. The Gold Rush Classic is sponsored by Rancho Murrieta Homes and Land. Visit goldrushclassic.org.
The only place in the morning to get your sports fix.
Live and local.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Welcome back. Final half hour of your program. By the way, 1-800-920-1140. 916-339-1140 if you want to text. Last thing on that, our guy says, if I'm wrong, ask Doug himself if he was there. You got his number. You know what? Just to placate this guy, we did. And Doug backed it up. That was not his first game. So we did what you asked.
Yeah.
Just in case. And Doug confirmed it. So you know what? Ask Doug next time you see him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to see how Chris tried to. Chris actually tried to clean it up and he kept going.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Okay.
Right,
Miserable Niner fan. You might have skipped my message to you.
Panthers Cardinals, Jason, tonight, the Hall of Fame game, the NFL, it's back.
Yeah, some are saying some must win.
Look, you got to set the tone early, dude. You got to set the tone early. What tone is that? I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's a tone. Also,
it's Kenny Pickett starting versus Carson Beck. I mean, you throw the records out.
Can I say that honestly, didn't we know from the jump that there was no chance Kenny Pickett was going to have a good NFL career? You cannot be a quarterback with the name of a question.
Kenny Pickett? Yes, he can.
Kenny Pickett? Yes, he can. Kenny Pickett? Yes, he can. Kenny Pickett?
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can. Like, no, that's like the old, what was it, Eric Plunk and Bob Walk? I mean, I guess they had a decent career, but, it's not good, dude.
And what was that kicker? Steve Shank to the left.
Right. Yeah, you know who's never going to be good? Who is it that the Orioles drafted a few years ago? Jonathan Strikeout?
Yes.
It's never, maybe as a pitcher.
Right.
Like, I don't want, if I get on, I'm flying back home on Sunday, and if I get on and the guy goes, good evening, everybody, this is your pilot, Billy Crash, I'm getting off the plane.
Yeah, that bowler, Bob 710 split.
Right. I'll be your doctor today, Dale Malpractice.
Now to the putting green. Now to the putting green. Here is Sam Fourputt. Sam Fourputt.
He's paired up with Billy Shank. Yeah, it's not going to work.
The Kings have just drafted Bob Brick.
I was just going to. Old Jacob turnover didn't quite work out for the Nets, dude. Yeah, you can't. So Kenny Pickett, we've already determined he sucks. Nothing personal, dude. You're just not.
That's like that TV show. Magnum was not a good defensive cornerback. Magnum PI.
It's not gonna work, man. Jonathan Taylor is a real player.
Yeah.
He's got a big extension.
Whoa.
Yeah, congratulations, John. 2-year, $44 million. According to Adam Schefter.
Texters are weighing in.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
I would know. I would not.
Yes.
I would not want a proctologist named Johnny Longfinger.
Yes.
Billy Hangnail. Not good. There's so many I can't say, dude.
No.
Oh, I can tell you there's about 3 different people I wouldn't want to go out on a date with.
Not talking about that.
No. Oh my goodness. Not gonna Rhea. Nope, not gonna. Sorry. It's a blind date. I'm Dave. What's your name? Minnie? Minnie what? Minnie Krabs? No, not gonna have a good time.
No.
You know from the jump.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. Hi. I'll be your date tonight. What's your name? Clem.
Oh,
Clem. That's an interesting. What's your last name? Idiot. You're not having a good time, dude. I need to go to bed. All right. So congratulations to John Taylor.
Yes.
Also, by the way, made original career, by the way, you may not remember, on the ABC show with what was that? Tim Allen, Tool Time. Jonathan Taylor originally on that one.
Yes, he was
from Roseville.
From Roseville.
He's run a long way.
He sure has. What else is going on in football? I don't know. Some Hall of Fame stuff that's happening. Stephen A. Smith disagrees with somebody about something to do with Jalen Hurts. I don't care.
That's great.
The Panthers are favored by 1.5 in this one. What level? Okay, what is the most degenerate gambler? Preseason football, basketball, or baseball? Again, I don't think it's basketball.
No, it's not basketball.
You throw that out. That's
Dave,
legit.
This is where the real money is made. People
this
bet on that Super Bowl game. Why bet on the last one? Bet on the first one. Lines aren't accurate. This is where you take advantage of Vegas.
This is where you get into the margins, Jason.
Yep. And my margins are profitable.
You're never gonna
1.5 with a 34.5 over under. I got a number. Call my number.
Yeah, exactly. Call mine on a recorded line. Old school folks will remember I bring it up about once a year.
The game of the year.
We never got sponsors on the night show, man. It was the toughest show to sell. And we finally got one, and it was like Rocky from Staten Island's gambling something. And I would have to have him on every week as he'd give us like 4 picks. So I'd have him on at like 10 p.m. on a Friday. No, it was 10 p.m. on a Thursday for the 9 to midnight show. And he'd come on, and he sounds just like you think he sounds. Hey, it's Rocky from Staten Island. Dave, I'm so glad you brought. I'm going to make everybody a lot of money this week. I got some hot information off the wire. Right now, I can tell the Panthers, 1.5. Take the Cardinals. Take it. So he give you like 4 of these, right?
This is fresh information.
But if you want the real winners, call my number.
That's exactly
Absolutely free.
Right. I just got a tip while we were doing this show from my man Clem, who told me something about the Monday Night Football game. You are not going to believe this is free money on a recorded line.
Game-changing information.
Game changing. So we'd have him on Thursday. He'd give us his 4 picks, right? Then Friday, this is an 08, I think. So Friday, I would call Melissa right at 9, and it would be a little past Avery's bedtime, but we keep her up for this.
So off the leash.
She was off the leash. She was at home. And she was 3 years old, and we would have this conversation, and and the name of the segment, which probably wouldn't fly today, was called "Beat the Baby," and the idea was, could you guys, we had a prize to give. Could you beat my 3-year-old daughter in NFL picking, right? So we wouldn't give her the lines, the betting lines, because she's a baby. But we'd give her the games. And so I would always say, like, all right, sweetheart, do you want to take the Lions or do you want the Bengals? And she'd be like, Bengals. And then, we'd write down Bengals. Okay, who do you like more, the Colts or the Patriots? I like the Colts. Okay, so you get the idea.
So when would Melissa put on Avery?
So, she would set the screen, put Avery on, we get the picks, and then I want to say we were 4 weeks into the season, and we were keeping track of the audience of Avery and of, Rocky from Staten Island or whatever. And I don't know what the audience did, but I know that Rocky from Staten Island was 7-9. And Avery was like either 11-5 or 12-4. And somehow it got back to this guy that we were doing this and that we were having a lot of fun with the fact that my 3-year-old daughter was beating the absolute pulp out of the perfect. Anyway, so that ended that one. And I got in I got in I didn't get in you're fired or you're written up trouble, but I got a good talking to from the then sales manager. Was it Brandon Batar? It was.
Oh,
I forget who this. Yeah, it was one of them's, and they were like, "It's hard enough to sell your show. What are you thinking doing that?" They were just, and I'm thinking, dude, it was a fantastic bit. A 3-year-old was beating a bookie.
Also, if the listeners were taking this guy's advice, they would be losing money.
Thank you. We're doing them a favor, Chris. And you know what? We ended up setting up a recorded line for Avery, but all I did was play lullabies and, whatever. You don't have to lose any money. Imagine Avery, like a baby, I just got some breaking news on, but what are you talking about? She's crapping her diapers. What do you want from me? Do better at your job. Our guy, the Niners fan, says we lied about calling Doug. All right, I'm leaving it alone. We'll take a break. It's been a good bit the whole show. When we come back, crosstalk. I see a long strand of blonde hair. I'm going to assume that's Kayla, not Matt. We'll find out next.
This is Sactown, baby!
Follow Sactown Sports 1140 on Facebook at facebook.com/Sactown Sports. To keep tabs on the Kings, 49ers, UC Davis, and the entire Sactown Sports lineup all season long. Facebook.com/Sactown Sports. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. The one who keeps multiple buildings running smoothly day after day. Plumbing that flows, HVAC that hums, cleaning supplies that keep surfaces sparkling. That's why she counts on Grainger. With easy reordering online and 24/7 support, Grainger helps her keep the products she needs on hand. So shelves stay stocked and buildings stay ready. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
My car is making this noise. Sometimes it's like doot, and sometimes it's like grrr.
Do you have a dash light on?
Oh, yeah.
And we don't have to listen for clues. With the free Fix Finder service, we can read a check engine, ABS, or maintenance light to find the likely fix and even recommend a local shop if you need one.
So you don't need to hear the grrr.
Not with Fix Finder. Free at every AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Whoa, what's all this? These screens, the food?
All for the game, bro.
Dude, let us pitch in.
No need. I've got it all covered. With T-Mobile, I'm saving $1,000 bundling my wireless and internet.
No way. Really?
Yep, and the price of my plan won't change for 5 years.
Wow, I'm definitely switching to T-Mobile.
Goal!
Here's to score big with T-Mobile. Families save up to $1,000 a year when they bundle fast, easy to set up, all-in 5G home internet with 4 phone lines on Experience Beyond. And your plan price? Guaranteed for 5 years. Stay connected con tu gente and catch every match with T-Mobile. Join now at T-Mobile.com. Price guarantee on talk, text, and 5G data. Exclusions like taxes and fees apply. Savings based on third line free via monthly bill credits. Internet discount with $15 in monthly bill credits and auto-pay discount. Qualifying credit required. Credits may take up to 2 bill cycles and will stop if you cancel any lines or change plans.
Here's the deal. The government is over $38 trillion in debt, which means the IRS isn't slowing down. And the tax code is complex and unforgiving. So it's not surprising if you're one of the millions of Americans that owe back taxes to the IRS. Unfortunately, they're the world's most powerful collection agency, with the ability to garnish your wages, seize your bank accounts, and even take your home or business. But don't be stressed or worried any longer. We're Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm. We have resolved over $3 billion in tax debt for our clients. Our award-winning professionals deal with the IRS every single day, protecting our clients and preparing them for the best possible resolution. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, give Optima a call today.
Call 800-375-2322. 800-375-2322. 800-375-2322.
Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
With 25 award-winning years in Northern California, Ashton & Price is your local injury law firm. Pro attorney tip: if a firm presents it's local, but they're in LA, red flag. If your first consultation is not with a lawyer, big red flag. At Ashton & Price, your first consult is with a local attorney, and if serious injury prevents travel, a lawyer will come to you. Still not enough? George Washington's my uncle. At Ashton and Price, no red flags, just red, white, and blue.
Remember, for the best advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton and Price.
Country in the Park 2, presented by your California Army National Guard, October 23rd at Heart Health Park at Cal Expo with Bailey Zimmerman, Russell Dickerson. Plus more. Enjoy line dancing, live DJs, mechanical bull, and food trucks. Tickets start at just $70. Country in the Park 2, October 23rd at Heart Health Park at Cal Expo.
Brought to you by Hyatt Vacation Club and Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. More info at CITPFest.com.
It's time for the news of the day.
The latest headlines, the biggest stories, hard-hitting analysis.
Yeah, this is none of those things.
And now,
here's Carmichael Dave and Jason Ross.
Well, hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, the camera's panning out. There's Kayla. There's Matt.
There she is.
What do you want?
Woof.
Yeah, why'd you talk to her like that, Dave?
Yeah, Dave.
Hey, there's Kayla.
No.
How offensive.
More tone, better tone, more excitement.
Mark, I did not say
Come on, say it with your chest.
Yeah.
I didn't address her first. No, I did address her first, actually.
You said, hey, guys. That's what you said.
No, I didn't. I said, hey, there's Kayla. That was literally the first words out of my mouth. And then I said, and there's Matt, and there's Jason. Hey,
oh, yeah,
guys.
there's my hand.
So why wasn't I first?
Yeah. Well, now I've made both of you mad, but at least you're not Matt Ishbia, owner of the Suns.
Ha! Now
what a day.
I didn't even see. What's going on?
Matt Ishbia made his money in the mortgage business. United Wholesale Mortgage is his company. Shares have fallen by a record 49% today.
Nice.
Okay.
After the country's biggest mortgage lender announced a net loss of $452 million.
Wow.
Suspended its dividend for the first time ever, and announced a $2.05 billion equity capital investment by Oak Tree Capital Management, amongst others. Interesting.
So is he going to ask Dylan Brooks for the money back?
I mean, he might need that right now. Although I don't believe we'll see Matt Ishbia with a cardboard sign in his hand anytime soon. But man, you lose
That's a lot.
half your shares. Woof. Anyways,
he has the other half.
Ishba.
Matt Ishbia, isn't that cute? Also, what was the other thing I wanted to share with you guys? I saw a list of teams that have paid the most in luxury tax.
Yep.
Did you see this?
Well, is it the 2002 one or is it the 2015 one? Because we did the 2012 one. We did 2012.
You did 2012. Where were the Kings on that? Because they were like bottom six, I think.
The Kings were one of 6 teams since 2012 that have not spent a single cent of luxury tax. They were one of 6 teams.
Hey guys,
there's a pro.
Give it up for
There
that.
we go.
Honestly,
That's a pro.
But every single NBA champion has dipped into the luxury tax at some point.
Golden State. Ooh.
Golden State was $400 million more than anybody else.
I think that I can't find it now, but I think Golden State had $760 million in luxury, which I want to say was double what the second place one was.
Since 2002?
Since 02.
That can't.
Yeah, it was
that's weird because the 2012 one
was
they
like
had
800.
like 800 million.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, in luxury tax, which was like 400 million more than the Clippers, who were in second.
Well, damn it, I can't find it, so I'll take your word for it. Either way, that's a banner.
Yeah.
Put that up.
Heck yeah.
No luxury tax since 2000. What'd you say, 12?
The Kings,
Sacramento
yes.
Kings. Yeah.
It was like the Kings, the Pistons, the Pacers, and then like Charlotte or something. I can't remember the others.
Well, we have a guy that's been listening to our show. He listens often. And, guys, he is convinced that LeBron James played his first game in Sacramento, and he is upset that we're correcting him. Like, he wanted us to call Doug, which we did. Doug was like, what? Matt, we've come to the conclusion, Matt and Kayla, that People are mixing it up with the commercial that he shot.
Oh,
for Nike.
yeah. No, they just the Arco Arena was the only site that they could get at the time. We should ask LeBron though when he comes to Sacramento if he remembers.
Yeah, because he's never been asked that before.
I seem to remember offering anyone in the media $100 cash if they do that, and not one person, even you,
remember that.
Took me up on that, Matt.
It's because inflation. That ain't nothing
Dave
today.
brings this up a lot.
We got to bring that up more.
What, inflation?
No,
you bring up the question of, or you bring up the story of you were going to pay someone $100.
I need the price to go up more. Is what I'm saying.
Wow, well, you're not afraid to.
$100 in today's. That's like a McDonald's order.
True.
You're not afraid to mix it up with athletes? Ask the question.
What are you talking about?
Kayla, I have a question for you, and then we got to get celebrity birthdays.
Is it the one you just previously asked?
No, it's another one. Hey, snark face, calm down.
Yeah, what's up?
All right, it's.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What's that, Dave?
No.
We were talking about because I hate summer so much, sports wise and everything else, and I love fall and winter and all that. So we were talking about things that signal, that make you feel good inside, that the NFL is coming and we're almost done with everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll ask you the second part in a second. Mine is Hard Knocks.
Oh, yeah, I heard you talking about that.
Yeah, do you have your own personal, or agree maybe, I don't know.
Oh,
with,
yeah.
Yeah, what is it where you go, okay, football's coming?
Training camp. Because you got to remember, I covered training camp for like 9 years. So
you bring that up a lot.
I know, because I want to be there. I'd way rather be on the field. Huh?
You were just there.
Yeah,
you were right in the middle of it.
We'll have to talk off.
Yeah, let's not have this
about
discussion.
That. Yeah.
We already did. That's the bit. All right. Then second question, we all hate when football's done.
Yes.
What is there a signal for you where the first time where you start to go, oh man, we're summer's coming, football's all, like football's, mine is, again, I'm not trying to lead you, but mine is when the NFL starts playing their games on Saturdays.
So late
college football is.
Oh,
yeah.
So you're saying when do I kind of not check out, but I'm just kind of like it's coming to an end.
Yeah, you start to get sad.
Yeah, that's a good one. Like when they start doing, that's actually, if I'm going to think of something, it'd probably be like they're starting to put the games on Saturdays because we know we're coming to the, playoff part of it, and we know it will come to an end sooner than later. But they keep on dragging it out because now the Super Bowl is on, I believe, the Sunday.
President's Day.
Before President's
Monday
Day.
off.
Great move.
Yeah.
Great move.
We've been wanting that for a while, folks.
Thanks, Obama. You damn right.
Well done.
Celebrity Birthdays brought to you by Matt George. Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
I did it.
Matt, how was Media League last night, Matthew?
I didn't play.
He was dodging me.
I thought you already told Dave this.
No, that was
I did not know.
I told Jason yesterday because I had last night was back to school night for my son because today is his first day of kindergarten.
God
Crazy.
dang! Well, you can't miss that. No, for sure.
Nope.
No jokes. You cannot. Lots of pictures taken. Any tears from you or the wife?
Lots of pictures. A little bit of teary eyes from mom, but she's also a teacher, and today was her first day of school too. So
Right.
she was more crying because she had to go back to work.
She was crying because she had to deal with Matt for an extended period of time.
Okay, hold on. What the hell,
Matt?
Where'd that come from?
Wait,
what do you think about that? You know I pick on you.
No, my partner sells me out quickly, Dave.
No,
I don't like it.
You
Matt,
sold
are you
me
gonna-
out yesterday about 15 times.
Your partner is your biggest defender, so I'd take it easy on that.
My biggest
see?
defender? Oh,
Thank you,
I'm
Chris.
I'm cooked.
Matt, are you gonna
What
do
do you
the
think
thing
about
where-
that, Matt?
Where you having are you gonna do the thing where you have little Arthur standing at the front door the morning of kindergarten, like holding the chalkboard thing that says like my first day of kindergarten? Are you planning on any photo posing for that first day?
We didn't do like the holding a sign, but we did this. We take the same picture every day. So there's his first day of
Is that a backpack?
of TK. Yeah, he's wearing his
It's
backpack.
almost bigger than him.
His first day of TK, his first day of kindergarten, and then he had his first day of like preschool. We did.
Look at that.
Jealous. Have fun, Matt.
Thanks.
Jason Ross.
Yes. On that note, I want to say happy birthday to Jackson Ross.
Hey.
The J-Man.
Hey, J-Man.
Let's see. On this day, we got a lot of movies. First and foremost, The Sixth Sense. The Sixth Sense.
Sixins.
1998.
97.
96.
1999.
Correct answer is Christopher Law, 1999. How about the other guys?
The other guys?
Which other guys?
Great movie.
I don't know what that
What,
is.
they're going to guess too? Or 2008. I have no clue.
Aim for the bushes.
Yes.
70s movie.
2010.
2009.
I think it's 2010.
We have two correct answers, Chris and Matt. 2010, The Fugitive.
Oh, that's such a good movie. With Harrison Ford.
Mm-hmm.
You did it all for Provasic?
Provasic. They doctored the samples.
You switched the samples and you doctored your research. So you could have Provasic?
1993.
96.
Final answer.
95.
I think Dave's right with 93.
I am right.
We have
I'm
two
100%
correct answers.
correct.
1993. Last movie, Pineapple Express.
Oh.
The fruit movie.
Mm-hmm. Flying, you know what?
This could be one of those ones that came out longer ago than we think. 2005?
2007.
2003.
2012?
2008. So I think Kayla was the closest. Happy birthday today to M. Night Shyamalan. Speaking of The Sixth Sense.
Oh.
From old?
58. 58.
54.
60.
The director in Lady in the Water? I think he is 56.
Wow,
That
correct
happened.
answer. Christopher Law,
Wow.
56.
Boom.
Let's see. David Robinson, the Admiral.
Oh, the general. He is 59.
61.
58.
63.
We have a correct answer. Matt George, 61. Max Kellerman.
Oh, where is he now, by the way?
Doing
rap?
doing podcasts
Oh, yeah.
with
Okay.
Rich Paul.
The
Oh,
rapper?
that's right.
Sure.
Max Kellerman is 58.
53.
51.
55.
Another correct answer from Matt
Wow.
George, 53. How about former King Sasha Vezenkov?
Oh, the GOAT.
Mr. Vezenkov.
29.
31.
31.
30.
We have two correct answers. Carmichael Dave and Kayla Anderson, 31.
Yes, virtual high five.
Let
Kids, what's
go.
coming on?
Ooh.
What's coming up on the show today? I know we're out of time.
The ultimate football debate.
Oh, gosh. I can't wait.
Something that Kayla knows nothing about.
Yeah, I don't know.
Kayla's
Yeah.
going to beat your ass.
Of course she
dude.
is.
All right. Stay tuned for that. Matt and Kayla coming up next. Bye-bye now.
Take Sactown Sports with you everywhere you go